Siri_bot has joined Cerebolove. Artextric is now live. Streaming art, draw with me anime art studies and reactions 18 hashtag podcast hashtag animeart hashtag how to draw hashtag art hashtag shorts. Send stars to show your support. Artextric is now live. Streaming Genshin Impact, draw with me anime art studies and reactions 18 hashtag podcast hashtag animeart hashtag how to draw hashtag art hashtag shorts. Bot Rix has correctly joined the channel.
Okay.
Eat roses of roses, baby. 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 Eat roses of roses, baby.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Nice drawing. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it very much so. Hey, Bri.
Says hi.
Hey, yo. What's up, guys? How goes it?
Says there it is. Says I'd also like to comment hi.
Hello. Okay, I think that's everything at this point. Okay. Okay, now what's the colors of the straps?
Says it was rainy for me going home.
Aw. It was raining. Let's go. Hold on, I need to get the teeth over it. It's sad. This was supposed to be a study, but it ended up being a drawing. I found that funny. I was supposed to do this as a study. I was not supposed to do this as a fan art, and ended up being a fan art instead. Not was part of the plan, but it ended up being that way. Oh, the straps are black. Okay. A little bit of red, completely black on one side. Wait, hold on. Okay, I got it right. Let's get this right. Okay. Follow, I appreciate it.
Says hi.
Hello. Hello, how's everyone?
Says at mini_JIVA and 88 hi Jivan. Says at Brightriclose hi. Says hi.
Hello.
Says hi.
Hello. Oops.
Says what are you drawing?
People walk on. Oh, Final Fantasy something. There you go. Real life bully. What the heck is that? That name. Let's see. Alright. Not this one.
Hello.
Hello. How goes it? Hey Darth, what's going on, bro? Yeah.
Says I love women.
We all do. Okay.
Not much, just got back home from what would have been a double date LOL.
What could have been? Or would have been?
Says that Jacob, I also agree with that.
Well, plans got canceled or something. It just didn't end up like that. Oh.
Thank you, Airplay ZMCYT for X97 likes.
Thank you guys, I do
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
John Natsu for X105 likes. Thank you, Airplay ZMCYT for X.
But she looked at Ushio, my car, and said, "What even is this, LOL?"
Oh.
Thank you, Airplay ZMCYT for X.
Oh, she's one of those. She's those high maintenance bitches. Okay.
Thank you, Airplay ZMCYT for X382 likes.
Says hello.
Hello.
Then she got mad at me when I looked at my car and said, "TS okay baby, I would never let farm livestock sit in you and break your suspension."
Jesus Christ.
Thank you, Charlie Princess of Hell Fan for X108 likes.
That's red. Hold on, let me get over here.
Farm livestock is
Oh,
crazy.
Charlie.
Airplay ZMCYT for X473 likes.
There we go.
Says
Was
I
not
love
warned
your
that she
art.
was obese.
Thank you. Was not warned. They usually don't. They usually don't warn you at all. They just kind of expect you to just go with it.
Says that Charlie Princess of Hell Fan 1 welcome to the stream.
They usually just think you're just gonna go with it. So I understand where you're coming from. Thank for the follow.
Friendly fire on her part then.
Yeah, guys, I'll be right back.
Says I love Has-Been Hotel.
I'll be right back. Hold on. Be right back. Forgot to do something. Hold on.
Says we can tell Buddy.
I'll be right back.
Says love your art. Till W.
Be right back.
Says Chet, burritos or tacos?
Burritos.
Says I'd pick tacos because I like the crunch. Says burritos.
Understandable. Real question though, apple or oranges?
Says apples. Says apples. Says they're better FR.
I don't know about that one.
Says they're more easier to access.
I don't want to yap, but oranges are generally all around better because if you think about it, they are also more healthier than apples.
Says yap. Send proof.
No boy. Why not plums as an option?
Says apples after colors, making them better overall. If an orange was a different color, it wouldn't be. Says orange.
Plums.
Says someone tell me what a plum is so I can hate on it, Pulse.
LOL.
Says where did Teach go? I just joined. Says had a known user for 5 no clue. Says she went to go do something. Says at a noun user for 5 high Ari, he'll be right back.
They taste better and are softer.
Says hi Lance.
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay.
Says
Sorry,
I was
sorry,
gonna
sorry.
ask Teach about my
You
story,
can say
but
that about pineapples too, but we're not
Says
talking
oh, wait,
about
is
taste,
back.
we're talking about overall healthiness.
Ugh.
Says hey Teach, I got something for you. Says yay.
What is it exactly? What the hell? What was that? Motorcycle together.
I'm allergic to
That's new.
pineapple, so I don't touch
Says
those.
5,000 coins.
5,000.
Says that's what I got you.
Oh my god, hold on. Oh shit, okay, hold on. I just... Okay, hold on. 5,000. That came out of nowhere. And I didn't have a sound effect for that. Damn it, that's probably brand new. I hate this because when...
Says I have been wanting to do that in like forever.
Aw. I've been, like, jeez. Okay, you know what? Since you sent me that, you can pick the sound effect. You can pick the song or sound effect for that. Because since that was brand new, and I did not know that was a thing.
W.
Yeah, but let me see. Okay, so... What was that one called? What was
Be
that
a
called?
support hero today. By using commands
That was
like
brand new. It says
/donation
5,000
and
coins.
/cash app.
So it must be one of these. Motorcycle together. Okay. Okay. You can pick the sound effect for that one, since you can pick a song and
Says that's a pricey gift.
yeah, that was. I'll check on the menu what that's for, but you can pick the sound effect for it. So the sound effect could be a song. Think of any song you probably like. What the hell?
Says HMM.
Pick any song for that. I usually try to make the sound effects correlate to the GIF itself. So like if you're a subscriber, for instance, and you got the subscriber emotes, each emote has some type of sound effect that correlates. So like the
Says
cheese
Together Forever by Rick Astley.
Okay, together forever. Together forever. Together forever. They have that.
Says Never Gonna. Says I think that would work.
To get. Together forever. I don't think they have it.
Says it's an old 80s song.
Yeah, they don't have it. Yeah, we gotta think of something else. Here. Yeah, you can find something else.
Says what are the sound effects?
They are very random, but you could probably type in something. I like all of them are like pretty random. Like think of it on TikTok. Random sound effects. Some are like new, some are memes, some are songs, some are not. Some are just like literal sounds.
H.
Okay, here's Dorothy Scully. What's going on, bro? Hey, Scully. I'm allergic to pineapple, so I don't
Sup?
touch those. Okay. Sup? What's up, bro? How's life going for you? Let me see, what else did she pick? What are some sound effects? There's a lot of sound effects. You can probably find them. Like sound effects like this. Like it's sound effects like
It's a windy day, so I went out for a walk and posed like Aaron.
Wait, it's a windy day, so I went for a walk and posed like Aaron.
Says HMM, you're working my brain here.
What for? I was gonna use it, but hold on. I want to save that pose. It was a windy day, so I went out for a walk and posed like Aaron. You're working my brain here. I could just pick it if you want me to. I can just find something. But like, if you wanted to pick the song, you can. Okay, so while you figure that out, let me finish this off.
Says yeah, that would be a good idea.
Okay. The word it's called Together Motorcycle, so I'll put in the word together. Together. Right, and then together. So let's see, get together.
Alright, this time let's not fuck.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
No. I think that one deserves a song. So let me put the word love because it looks like something about love. So no. Too long.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
You got the love. You got the love.
Not bad, but I don't think. No.
I love Pakistan.
No.
I love you. Goodbye, my lover. Goodbye, my.
No.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Forget it. We'll put that one. We'll put that one. Alright, so because you sent me that's a song that's gonna be. Alright,
Says
so
this what is love one works.
yeah, that one works. That one works. Let me go to TikTok. Go to the menu. Okay. We'll go to the menu. Hit that. That's 5,000, right? So 5,000 coins will be equal that to a sketch and
Says
base
I
color.
gifted before, but forgot how much.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Transaction. Okay, share motorcycle. So that's it. Let's see. Okay, how did they? See, counted. Points. 5,000. So you sent chat minute. Okay. Hold on, give me 1 second. Points. Motorcycle. Chat minute. User. Let me see.
Says no worries.
Hidden. Okay, add hidden. Okay, so that was today. Today's the 5th. Okay, so It only tells me you sent. Yeah, it only tells me today you sent a motorcycle. Right here. It only tells me that you sent. Oop. It only tells you that you sent a motorcycle. Everything's chat minute, meaning. I think that means literally just talking. Yeah, I think that's.
Says okay.
So that's what it says. Yeah. Alright, so 5,000 will be equal to that. You can get equal to that or less than that. Okay, so that will... Oh shit, what did I do? That will be exactly that of a... 5,000 is equal that to an autumn. Sketch and base color. So it's a sketch and a base color. Or so. Or yeah, right here. Or less than that, either one. So that's up to you. Okay. So there we go. Okay. Let's get this party started. So, sorry about that. I had to do all that crap, so.
Says he'll do the sketch. Lemma just send it in Discord.
Okay. You don't want base color? Or grayscale? Alright, let me get the music back on. Sorry about that.
Says base color.
Okay. Okay. I'll make them red.
Says send it.
Yuna Minecraft or Roblox genuine question.
Yuna Minecraft or Roblox genuine question. I don't care for either one. I honestly do not care for either one. I never was into those games at all. I have never even played Roblox. My little brother plays that shit. He obsesses over that game. I don't know why.
Says I sending us. Says dang.
I don't like playing Minecraft. I find that shit boring. I don't know.
I play Minecraft.
I find that shit boring. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna sit and play a game. I play that. I find Minecraft boring.
Minecraft.
Fuck. Let me see.
Says same with my younger cousins.
Yeah, they're up with that whole Roblox thing. And every time I look at Roblox, it just looks like it looks like it's should be still in development. But I don't know. I guess kids like the very square aesthetic. I don't know what's with us and making all these type of games always so squarish. I don't know why.
Says Roblox drives me crazy.
I don't know. I just don't see the point. But hey, I know people like it. I'm not talking shit about it. Hey, hello, Lala. Hello, I see you. Can I tell you something? How old are you? Are you telling me or are you asking me? Because those are two things. That's not telling, I'm asking. And no offense to anyone who likes Minecraft or Roblox, it's just not for me. But I am good at art. Asking.
Says looks amazing.
I am 29, but like... Are you telling me? You're good. Thank you. I appreciate it, Lala. What brings you to the stream, though? Brings you to the stream?
Says I sent you an husk from Demon Slayer.
Okay. I'll look at that in a second. Your art is amazing. Thank you.
Everything we say is subjective.
Yeah, 90% of the time it is. But, can't tell that the progressives. Once you say anything, it must be law and can never be changed or it can never be altered. I understand. But I'm glad that you're here. What are you trying to make? I am drawing. This was supposed to be a study. It ended up being a fan art of Tifa Lockhart. Oh, that one? In that exact pose? Or at least that's the subject you want me to draw. Is that what it is? You want me to draw that, or you just want me to draw that exact pose with the same character? Oh, nice. Yes. So what brings you to the stream? I'm just curious, because I'm trying to figure out how this YouTube Shorts live thing works. I'm still trying to figure out how that works. It throws me off sometimes. I don't, like, it's brand new-ish, but, like, I feel like it's not the same, like, TikTok, obviously, but... Wow, only one. Alright, edit. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay, Demon Slayer, So you want me to draw that? It looks amazing. Thank you, Demon. I do appreciate it. Do you... Wait. So, you want me to draw that exact character in that exact pose, or you want me to draw that character but in a different pose?
Says the character in a different pose, please.
Okay. Coming right up. Okay. Why is... Wait, hold up.
Says I love his goofy personality from that show TBH.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Lala, you don't know. So I'm streaming to all platforms at once. I'm not just streaming to, what do you call it? I'm not just streaming to, what do you call it? Just YouTube Shorts. I'm streaming to TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Trovo, and Kick all at once. And Facebook. So if you're confused by what I'm saying, it's not directly to you, it's to other people that's watching. So, but yeah, someone gifted me a gift, and because they gift me a gift, it leads them getting a commission. So like, depending on the menu for the TikTok thing, I will have that ready for YouTube and Twitch. I will have that type of stuff ready for YouTube and Twitch. The difference is that I'm not either affiliated yet or have monetization. So that's why it only focuses on TikTok. So you might see that at the bottom. Is it hard? No, it's not that hard. You just pay a small fee of $19 a month, or you can pay the yearly fee. I would suggest pay the yearly fee. it's less money, I will say. But you pay $19 a month, and then you can pick up to four or five different platforms to stream on at once under one key, depending if you have access to those keys on each individual individual you know, platform. So it depends. You can do the same thing on Steam Labs, so for TikTok and YouTube and Twitch.
Says your
Yes.
students are less. You only have 8.
Yeah, I only have 8, but it would be a lot more if it was on other platforms, because people are just don't want to get off the TikTok or whatever case may be, because you know, people genuinely do not want to leave their preferred platform. So for them to be like on, like if someone's on TikTok, I mean Twitch, and likes being on Twitch, the chance of them coming over here on TikTok is unlikely. So like, even if I told them you'll see more X, Y, and Z, I started to realize that more. People don't care if there's more stuff over it. If they like their preferred platform, they'll stick to it, because we Americans do not move off something we already know unless we are forced off it for some odd reason. Larry Fink. Anyway. How did you get into art? I got into art, well, I started
Says you
drawing...
originally had 11. Wonder what happened.
Oh, because I walked away, that's why. I had to go do something. I got into art at the age of 6, or into drawing, per se. And then, because of anime and my father, because he knows how to draw, he would draw me, like, Digimon stuff, Pokemon stuff, whenever he was, like, just not doing something. And then, and then it was just, like, also like, just the big boom of it, like, anime in general, as well. So yeah, that got me into art, because my dad can draw. I remember back when we moved to Long Island, in New York, my dad painted me a giant Power Ranger on my wall for my playroom. Painted me the Red Ranger. So like, the influence was over time. I love drawing in school and home, and yeah, I'm gonna say, wait, I did the same at 6. Haha, nice. So glad. I hope.
Says that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So I ended up being one of my somewhat side occupations right now. So I benefited from my dad giving me that ability to know how to draw. Well, not know how to draw, but learning to draw or wanting to draw. Because I don't think he's the only one in his family who can draw, because I think his other brothers and sisters.
Says I tired to draw in school, but they got on me about it.
Well, you know, teachers don't like it when you're drawing and you're not paying attention. They usually don't bother you if you're like...
Bifa.
Bifa. I mean Tifa. They don't usually bother you if you're like doing a recess. Do you guys have recess anymore? Is that dead? Do kids get recess anymore? I don't think they do. I know they don't want me to draw as well. Yes. Okay. Okay, recess still exists. I had this weird feeling that recess was gone.
Says a lot. I did that to relax my brain. The stuff they taught hurt my brain.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Says the last time I had that was in middle school.
Oh, they did kill that. Oh, I know. That's still around. Because I know in high school they don't call it recess anymore. They call it lunch. You go to lunch. Technically, that's recess. Or like high schoolers or gym, depending on who you're asking on that one. But a lot of people don't like going to gym because most people are lazy. And not that athletic, I guess. They want to sit and talk to their friends. Let's see. I'm putting all the base colors in first.
Says the teachers were always so strict about us doing tests and having high grades.
Well, you know, they need you guys to have high grades so they get funding. The more better the students do, the more funding they get. But now, because of DEI and ESG and diverse reasons and progressive nonsense, what they do is what they've done now is like, and No Child Left Behind. What they'll do is they'll bring down the test score requirements, so they'll get most likely funding if the kids are dumb. So that's what happens. So like they'll look at the schools and be like, you know what?
Says I tried, but some of them were just plain rude. It was fun on my end. Boy.
I know some teachers are just
says Rip.
Like literally sucks, but like I understand. But that's what they need to do. They need you guys to do well in school, or at least do well in your tests, especially the standardized tests. And now because they took that away, you have kids who say stupid things and do stupid things, and then people are wondering why are kids like this, because the standardized tests are so low, or they just do away with it completely, and the kids are lost. It's kind of sad. And then most kids don't know the history, they don't know anything, they just know certain progressive ideology, and then it doesn't really add up half the time. So
says finna reach rock bottom.
No more reach. Yeah, I'm drawing anime and chibi. That's so cute. Finally reach rock bottom. I tried, but there are some. Hold on, I need to fix something real quick. I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. Turn this down, and then pull this up. So you can hear the voice a little bit more better. Is it hard to look at?
Fair point. When I struggled on a test, they mocked me for struggling and said I was stupid for not grasping it. And I struggled with this in middle school as well.
No, that's what happens.
All through high school they did that.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Nearly lost my ever-loving cool in those grades. Yeah. I'm sorry to be that person, but will you be playing Genshin today? Smiling face with smiling eyes.
Most likely I might. We do have I only have 2 videos that we're going to be reacting to. I'm going to try to keep the videos kind of small. Instead of doing like 4 or 5, we're going to just do 1 and 2. And then after that we'll play some Genshin. I don't see why not. Or so. But that's what happens when you go to public school. I'm not saying it doesn't happen in private school, but most likely when in public school, I would.
But yeah, I'm glad to be out of high school. Don't miss it a bit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I would like if I was a parent, if I was becoming
smiley face.
If I was becoming a parent, I would not have kids. I mean, if I was planning to be a parent, I would not have kids to have a surplus of money to put them in private school. I will not put them in public school. I think public school ruins children. I don't think it's like the perfect thing, but I think it's a lot better than.
Y'all are in high school.
No, I'm out. I'm from college. I'm out of college. I might go back, to be honest, but like, yeah, I'm 29, so I'm not in high school. But if I was a parent, I would not have kids till I know I can put them in private school. I think they'll do a better job in private school. Most kids do, most cases. Academically, but kids in public school, I feel bad for them because
I graduated in 2018.
I think I graduated in 2013, 2014. I think it was 2013, if I remember right. Yeah, I think it was 2013. Let's see here. I think that's good enough. Okay, wait, what color is the earring? Hold on, I gotta go check that.
They tried to help, but they weren't exactly nice with me, and I literally screamed at the teachers and my parents that I was struggling. It finally got through their blasted thick skulls.
Yeah.
I'm finna start high school. Someone give me tips, PLS.
Did I lose connection? Did I just lose connection? Hold on. Did I lose
Says
connection?
same.
Hold on. Is it hard to look? Is it hard to look at every screen? No, everything's on pretty much in front of me. That's why the sound effect thing is the comment.
Says, hey, cool, Brian. I
voices.
graduated the same year.
Like that's why the sound effect. That's not effect. The voice is there for everyone, so I know who's talking. I know what platform they're at least talking from. So the one that sounds like Rocket Raccoon's from TikTok. The one that sounds like a robot that comes from TikTok, from Twitch, YouTube, Trovo, or Kick. Because that's for the multi-stream. If you are seeing it.
Says had a known user for 5.0. That's cool.
Yeah. Let me see. I think that's everything. Let me get to.
Says and Facebook.
Facebook. Yeah, I keep forgetting about Facebook. Okay, here. There we go. Clean that up, and then one last part we need to do, and then we can do the shading process.
FB is wired.
Yeah, Facebook is strange. I think ever since they kind of like shut down their Facebook gaming thing, pretty much, it's kind of been wonky ever since. I don't think they ever can return from that, since they got rid of their Facebook gaming thing. I think they got rid of it. I think you can still play game on Facebook. It's just not a priority for them anymore, if I remember right. Wait, what the hell?
Says, but yeah, even as an adult, people have called me stupid. Not here, but it's happened.
Yeah, the teachers are underpaid and
says that's
overworked.
Crazy.
Usually some of the teachers are quite insane and try to push things on children that wasn't even in the curriculum to start with. Or they try to add it to their curriculum, if you understand what I'm trying to say here, and try to make them learn things that had nothing to do with the curriculum. They
says wish they wouldn't say that. I proved to them
Be a
that I'm
support
not.
hero today. By using commands like /donation
Honestly,
and
there's nothing to prove
/cash
to
app.
them because all what they're saying to you is how they feel about themselves. 9 times out of 10 is usually that's the case. It's not always the case, but that's usually the case. So there's nothing to actually prove.
Says had a known user for 5 years. That's pretty rude of them.
It is rude. Let me see. Okay, so is it hard to... Okay, who's the person... Hold on, let me see what that says. That says, who's the person...
Says yeah,
oh, who's
that's
the
a bit
gray
out of
guy?
line.
Oh, the little ghost? The character that you're seeing that's next to me is a gift that was given to me from my...
Says what's worse is
Psychology
they said
Jason
the
on the
exact
case.
same thing to me in middle school as well.
Yay. So like yeah, the little guy that you see here is it's called Gunther. I named him Gunther. That's not really his real name. I don't know if he even has a name. But I named him Gunther. But he's a gift that was given to me by my rigger who helped make this avatar move. And it was a gift from him to me for being his client. And the little ghost thing, Gunther here with the halo over his head, he's from the game called Honkai Star Rail, I think that's the game's called. So yeah, I think he's from that game if I remember right. He's one, I guess, a monster or something.
Says
I don't know,
yes.
or something like that. So that's mainly who he is or what he is. Let me see. All right, so let's...
Says who keeps moving in the corner.
Moving in the corner? Oh, Genshin? No, not Genshin. Honkai Star Rail, but same
I
company,
kind of want to
guess.
try playing it, but it's turn-based if I remember. right?
Yeah, that was the thing for me. When I was told it was turn-based, I kind of like, not that there's nothing wrong with turn-based. It's just not my cup of tea all that much because I feel like it just kind of kills the pacing of the fight
Thank you, unknown user, for
fighting. I'm
X100
more
likes.
like Genshin, Kingdom Hearts type dude. I like to play
I
games
don't
that's
even
kind of
got enough
fast-paced.
storage for that skull.
Yeah, I think for me, I would ultimately play a game like Genshin first before I play
Hey dude.
Starter. Hey, what's up, bro?
What's up?
Sup? Hey, Abigail, what's going on? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate you being in here. What's going on? What brings you to the stream? Okay, let me see.
All good.
All good. That's
if
good.
it played like Eternal Sonata, I might have actually went for it.
I know. I think it does play like that. I think it plays kind of like, I wouldn't say Final Fantasy, but the system itself, it does that. I don't know, it does that timing thing. Like Final Fantasy.
I am actually working as a designer and I provide artistic support to streamers through creative work. So can I show you some of work?
I guess, but I'm not looking for anyone to give me any work because I do all that on my own anyway. But if you want to show me, you can go to Discord. Link in bio. It's not like something I'm looking to do. Because I design my own stuff on my own. It's cheaper anyway. I know what I'm doing.
Drop me your Discord.
Link in bio.
Or like Child, I think Child Life have that timing thing as well if I remember right. I don't mind that type of term base a little bit.
Who keeps moving in the corner? What do you mean moving in the corner?
Child of Light asterisk.
Oh man, Child Light. I remember when I played that game. It had a very interesting system. The game did frustrate the hell out of me sometimes, I'm not gonna lie.
Says your rigger screen. It has you the ghost and some sort of other character.
Oh, wait, let me see. Oh, that's that brand thing. I forgot what it's called. That's with the program. What is this? Hold up. Oh, okay, that's part of that. Okay.
Says that's it.
Hold on, let me delete this. Oh, nice, Genshin. Yeah.
It looked frustratingly challenging, like you get angry the first time playing it, but then you get the hang of it. It's like an art fighting style, I guess, if you understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah, pretty much. The only time that game frustrated me is when I had to go against the ogre. Man, that was one of the toughest fights I ever played in a turn-based game. And then the dragon.
Check your Discord.
Alright, I'll look at it in a second, but just be clear, I'm not looking for no work. I'll look at your stuff, but I have no fun. I'm not looking for any work, because I do all of my stuff on my own anyway.
Oh yeah, that dragon give you hell if I remember right.
Yeah, it was I think it was 3 different elements. I think it was water, fire, and electricity. Or was it just water?
Sure.
Alright. Let's see what we're looking at here. Right, messages. Wait. Did you? Wait, hold on. Pending. Okay, I see you. Alright, I added you. Let me see. I think that's everything we need. I think that's everything. Now, what I need to do is do the shading and see where this goes. But before I do that, let me take this off. Not looking bad, not looking bad. Now, I think the light source should come from... maybe from up top. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'll come up top. I'm gonna start with the clothes first.
Thank you, Melodic Productions,
Hum.
for sending 1x heart me.
Let me see. Can you make a chibi or anime girl with white tank top and a purple jacket with a skirt? You could if you want to. You don't have to, no force. That sounds like a commission. So if you want me to do that, you can go. You can go over here on TikTok and give me the thing that correlates to that. So if it's a chibi, that's literally the one of the lowest things you can purchase by sending a gift. That gift will correlate to that. So if you want to go see the menu, hold on, I'll just give it to you. Hold on, I'll just hold on. I'll say.
Says hand him an emotional wreck today.
There you go. You can click on that.
Says at Melodic Productions.
And see the menu, the TikTok menu. I know you're on YouTube, so you gotta come over here on TikTok, drop it, and then you can go back on YouTube if you like. Okay. Because last time I did chibi, it was of... Hold on. I did a chibi for a client who happens to be a student and donator of mine. If I had to check... Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. I think I can pull up real quick. Come on, come on. Okay, there we go. And, yeah, it was, I wouldn't call this a chibi, it's more like a caricature. But this was more of a chibi that someone asked me to do, who was one of my students, per se, of his profile picture. I recently just did it, like, what, a week or two ago? I think it took me about, like, 2 days to do it. Thank you. Hold on. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, check that out. Go to Discord. So if you want to check out the menu, what it looks like, it's in that link tree I sent. Okay. Let's go back here. I still need to get around to you. But I'll put you off for now. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go, I'm going to put everyone in their designated folder, so I don't have to deal with this. Okay. One. Oh, no, I'll keep them outside of it, so it'll be like, one. Okay. Oops. That. I'll go on that. It's always good to prepare so you don't have to do this crap later. Thank you for the laughs. I appreciate it. I've seen those before. I wonder what other things I can use for YouTube shorts. Okay. Over here. The hair. White hair Tifa would be kind of cool, not gonna lie. Well, I would like to see how that would look. Let me see. I'm not missing anything. Okay. Hum's here. Hey, Hum. Didn't say if I said hi. Okay. What is this? Get rid of that. That's 2 of them. Okay. And then... nothing.
Which would you rather fight again, the dragon from Child of Life or Matchbox fight from Cuphead?
What is a Matchbox? Which one is Matchbox? Matchbox fight. I remember Cuphead, but I don't know which one's Matchbox fight. What does that look like?
That's with the dragon in Cuphead is Shadow.
Oh no, I rather do no. I think the two monsters that gave me the most hell for my buck was do you play games or only that? I do both. Actually, I do three things. I do games. I play games. Usually it has to be anime based, but I'll play a game that's popular if possible. I'm supposed to get Hell Divers too, but I have to put it off because I do my taxes and I don't want to throw that off. But I play games. And I also I play games, but I also do reactions. So we're gonna be doing a reaction in a bit while I'm still doing artwork, and then when I'm done doing the reactions, if I have time, we'll definitely play some Genshin Impact. It's only 6, so we're only gonna do 2 reactions. So the first one will be one of the controversial videos. I'll let you guys. Hold on. Demion, did he post anything? Let me see if he did. No, he didn't. So Demion's out. Let me see. Did Clownfish put anything out today?
Says those dang taxes.
Man West, don't care. Sweet Baby on the Run, don't care. Let me see. Yeah, I gotta do my taxes. That's why I haven't. So if I'm gonna have to do my taxes, I'm not gonna lie. I may have to take a week off from streaming. I may have to.
Check Yellow Flash. He might have something.
Yeah, let's check. Clownfish and Demi, I don't have anything, so I'm going to Yellow Flash. Let me see. What do you got? What do you got for me, bro? Okay, they can't stand him. Halo composer quits gaming to run for Congress. Games and Media. Games and Media demands he supports. Halo composer quits gaming to run for Congress. Games Media demands he support LBGTFSK DJRK rights. He wrote all that? What the hell? Okay, what a effing joke. Sony gets mocked by fans, but MLB the show. I don't care for sports video games. I really don't care.
Tears of Joy base with Tears of Joy.
I might do the Halo one, not sure yet. Let me see. Just got Worst Sweet Baby Inc. founder exposed for use fear and I would do the Baby Inc. one. Sweet Baby Inc. Store consultant gets Johnny Depp. Okay, Disney Plus is bleeding. Subscribers desperate to get trying to get Johnny Depp back for good. Desperate to get Johnny back for good for Pirates or for PR. So the two between this is either the Halo one or the the 3 is between the Halo one, the Sweet Baby, or the Johnny Depp one. Interesting. Johnny Depp.
Says I say Halo.
Halo? Okay. Alright. And we have one anticipated manga of 2024. So I always have a manga recommendation in there. So we're watching one manga recommendation. I have the video ready up, and then we'll do one of the videos from the Yellow Flash. What kind of reactions? So we do reactions based on video games, anime, comic books.
Says that Chris, hi Chris.
It has to stay in that. I don't try to go political. Like they kind of get slightly political because of the ESG thing, but other than that, I try to stay into the realms of.
Says this is why I have to do eeny meeny when I can't decide what to listen to.
Yeah. So like. The reactions will be based between either comic books, video games, video games, or pop culture stuff. Something usually that's in the confines of art or video games. Because since I am working on my portfolio to be a video game artist and somewhat of a programmer, hopefully, I I try to listen to what's going on in the zeitgeist of what's going on in video games. And right now, video games are not in a great spot. It hasn't been in a great spot in a very long while since, what, 2013, I guess? Or probably 2012. But yeah, that's what I do. It brings in content for YouTube instead of you guys waiting for me to do a video that takes me months to produce of like some tutorials on art. Hey, Just here. What's going on, bro? Welcome to stream. All right, we're gonna close that, close that, close that. What's this? It's not really anything. I don't see anything. Delete. Okay. I think that's everything. Okay. What's this? It's nothing. It's a big nothing burger. Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is, I guess I'll make this black. I'll color code it too. One. Yeah, I'm gonna color code these. This will be white. Here, we also be black. Okay. This will also be black. Well, I was only... oh, it's 53. Okay, I thought it was 33. I was like, what? Okay.
Says it, Chris doing good man HQ.
Yeah, it does that sometimes. It does that sometimes. That's totally normal. My face. Here's that. Okay. Let me see. What color would that be? Okay, that'd be like grayish or something. So I know what color that is. This will be silverish. This will be black too. This will be red. And then this will be peach. Okay.
Salt and vinegar fried chicken.
That actually sounds pretty good. Wait, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, let's give it a try. But then again, it's like, I'm very skeptical. Okay. Alright, we're gonna start from, so the light source, I'm going to
okay,
make,
bet.
the light source will be, where's the background? Okay, so...
I had it before, it was really good, I just need to make XD.
Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Now we're gonna put the light source here. Your face is glitching. On April 29th, is going to be my birthday of my besties. We're going to Rainforest Cafe and bowling and arcade. I'm excited. That sounds like a blast. That sounds very plus ultra. I'm glad that you're going to have so much fun with your bestie. Okay. Mark on the face. Alright, so we have the light coming from here, and it's going down.
LOL.
Right? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna start with, I think, the outfit.
Says it, Chris ouch sounds painful, hope it improves. Says hi.
Yeah, feel better, Chris. Hello, Sour Soda. What's going on, bro? I hope you're having an awesome day. Thank you for coming in. I do appreciate it very much so. So we're going to... Oh, before I do anything, we're going to make another copy of this.
Says THX.
No problem, bro. So this will be our base. I will name this our base. We're going to go over here and we're going to name this. Hey, Juju, what's going on, bro?
Thank you for following.
Big mistake. Okay. We're going to name this. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. Base. Shades. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take this away and I'm going to put it under a lock just in case something stupid happens. So what we're going to do completely is, I have to okay, I'm going to wait, is that part of it too? Okay, no, it's not. So good. I'm gonna go here. I didn't think of it till now, but we have to redo this. Not all of it, but just redo some parts. Okay, like that. Okay, is that all?
Says hi, all good.
Hey, all good. Yeah, all's good.
Roses
Did
and
you
roses,
have
baby.
to do the American Revolution
Thank you
thing?
for sending 1x Rose.
American Revolution? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Okay. I can get rid of this. Wait, what? What the what? What is this? What? Oh, okay. Okay, babe. Okay. There we go. We want that. And then this piece. Okay. Gotta think that through. That's part of it. That's gotta be a problem. I'm going to subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you subscribe. Thank you so much. Alright. Alright, so I need to figure out Okay, so what I'll do is put that back there, right? And then I'll just work with this for now. So I have to get rid of this again. Delete this part. Okay, do this again, copy, and then paste. Alright, and then I'll call this base. Alright, and then I'll turn this off. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is doing all the shading in this. So let's go for it. Okay. I'll start with the shirt. That's the first one I'm going to start with. But before I even start with the shirt, I noticed this white thing here. What is that? What is that connected to?
Ultrainstinct_Twitch_I am just rated the channel with 2 viewers, PogChamp.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let me see. Hey, Ocha, what's going on, bro? Ocha just raided. Oh, you came with the raid. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Ultra. Thank you for that. I appreciate it, bro. Outline it. I'm gonna outline it. Yeah, I already did the outline of everything, but it is what it is. But I think this part, I don't know what this is.
No problem, bro.
I appreciate it very much so. What is this color here? That's weird. Okay. Let's go to the white shirt. So it's like something that's oh, okay. Let's just go with that. Alright, so let's just do this. Turn on the grayscale. Hit that. And then we're gonna go one down. We gotta keep it. I'm going to use a hard brush.
Forgot to ask you, what happened a few nights ago? Internet went out?
What do you mean? Did something happen?
When we were playing out.
Oh no, I got off. I got off. See that's why. Let me see here. It was in the video. I don't know if you saw it. It was on Twitch. Like that. And then... Oh, you gotta get the internet fixed, bro. I forgot to tell you that. It was like...
Oh, okay. It showed not like this on stream and lost connection.
Yeah, cause like it was, I think it was hindering your internet. It's like you gotta get the internet
So
fixed.
I was confused, Kappa.
That's alright. It's alright. I'm gonna do art when I start watching it. Yay, good. I get that a lot. People start once I start like streaming and stuff or whatever. A lot of people wants to do art alongside me when I'm doing my streams. So that's good. It gets people motivated to do art again. That's actually a good thing. I'm actually glad. It's a good thing to get people in, keep their heads occupied with something that is constructive instead of doing destructive stuff. Okay, like that. I don't like the sound the way that looks. Alright, while I'm doing the shading, guys, we're gonna do the what do you call it? The reactions. So I'm going to switch off the music right now. So if you guys want to come over here on Twitch, or you guys, if you're on Twitch, YouTube, Trovo, or Kick, whether you're on YouTube Shorts or YouTube, you can stay where you are. We're gonna play we're gonna do the reactions while I'm doing artwork, and we'll give our opinions on these things. So, let me see. I'm gonna switch out the music. Stop that, and then what we'll do.
I need to get a Wi-Fi card at some point. This extender with Ethernet is capping my signal. The internet should be fine, but the extender is capping it, Kappa.
Yeah, that sucks. That really does suck. Okay, so come over here, guys, if you want to be part of the video. Whatever. For those of you on YouTube Shorts, sadly, you won't be able to hear your comments because it doesn't read your comments out on YouTube Shorts. Trying to figure out how that works, but nonetheless, come over here and
might see if tethering gives me a better connection, Kappa.
Why is this thing not switching out? Hold on. There we go. That should work. Okay, so if you want to hear your comments or whatever, you gotta come over here. If you guys are on your phone on TikTok,
lurking,
you can hear it. Okay, so you won't be able to hear the sound effects or anything if you're over there on TikTok because reasons. But I know it'll be kind of dead silent, and it just seems like I'm talking to myself. So I'm gonna put some jazz music on for those of you who are wondering what's happening. So you guys can come over here. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys some time, so I'm gonna get everything set up. Everything's pretty much set up for me. First we're gonna do 3 or 4 videos, but only 2 will make it through. Does your head hurt when you do art? No, not really. No, never. Very rare if it does. That's very rare. Let me see. Alright, just to make sure you guys can hear it. Okay, yeah, it was working. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear it. Let me make sure you can hear it. Good, you can hear it, good. Alright, so we're gonna do this. So this is Yellow Flash, and Yellow Flash says, Sweet Baby Ink founder exposed, you actually no, we'll do the Halo one first because I don't have enough for Halo. Okay, so Yellow Flash has a video here. It says Halo composer quits gaming to run for Congress. Games media demands he supports the diversity flag and their rights. I don't want to reset it twice. It might piss off YouTube or TikTok. People love my art. Guess how old I am. I'd rather not. It's a policy on most platforms not to give out your age in the chat. There's a reason for that. Best if you're a youngling or not, I suggest don't do that. It's best to stay anonymous. Yes, policies do like most platforms do not like that policy at all when you give out your age because it causes trouble. Yeah, so this composer wants to run for Congress, but the game media demands, the games journalist demands for him to support the diversity flag of the communist flag. So let's go.
So the composer to all of the good Halo games, that being the Bungie-made Halo games, and he also worked on some Destiny stuff, though I'm pretty sure him and Bungie had a falling out at some point. Well, he is considering a path to Congress. And he's going to run in Las Vegas, and he has announced his support for the Orange Man. And, of course, there are some people having a little bit of a meltdown because he's running as a Republican.
Uh-oh.
And apparently, at least the gamer has a problem with that. Now, here's what's funny. They claim that this is dividing his fan base, but they offer no evidence of that. They just say that his Discord is asking him a bunch of questions, and he hasn't answered them. But that means his fan base is now divided. Most people probably aren't going to care, or most people honestly won't even pay attention to this because most of them just care about his music. The people that do really care will probably be the people in Las Vegas, which is where he's running. But the problem is, this is a guy in gaming, and he's running as a Republican, and he's showing support for Trump. So the gamer has to come out and now try to smear him the best that they can. So he put out a little bit of a thing on Twitter, of a minute and 26-second video, pretty much going over how he feels about things, and this is apparently a gaslight dog whistle or some shit about how he hates gay people or something, which he never said. He says that he likes family values, but of course the gamer takes that as some kind of threat because he's not showing support for 6-year-old kids at drag shows or some shit. I don't know. The gamer's a shitty site. In this case.
What the hell? Are you serious? That's wild. Hey, look at that. I can't even see your wrench over there, Brian. Hey, Brian, what's about? I don't care about the thing. I want to see art. No, you can see art on the side. That's what's the whole point of it. I do art on the side as we listen.
I had a big problem with Hogwarts Legacy. Had a meltdown over it. Said they weren't going to review it. And then wrote 65,000 articles every day about why they don't like the game. Because they
obviously
get some of that sweet advertising
dollars
that we all love.
We hate it, but we're going to still talk about it.
Why the game sucks every single day. They sure did talk about it quite a bit. Now, that was a whole different thing, but I just wanted to bring it up because the Gamer is one of the shittiest websites out there. So he says, in this long statement, I'll read a little bit of it. I never wanted to be a politician, and I don't. I've had 2 successful careers and have started a few small businesses. I've also worked for some big corporations. I was ready to retire and spend more time with my family, which I've been doing for the past 3 years, but I think they are ready for me to find something else to do. I'm tired of seeing leaders the leaders of our country being influenced by the toxic divisions that are tearing apart our families and society.
He's
Time
right.
for me to step up and do my civic duty, to try and give back and change things for the better. If not me, who, if not now, when?
What the hell?
And then he talks about the economy and, you know, a few other talking points. So, I mean, if you want to read the whole thing,
Oh my
you can
god.
pause and do so right now, or you can just go to his Twitter, Marty the Elder. He hasn't done anything in 3 years, by the way, as he says here. But the gamer is very, very upset because he's not coming out as a Democrat, basically. And if he was, they'd be jumping for joy and talking about how great this is and that he's going to make elevator music for Washington, D.C. Congress now, and it's going to be amazing. That's what the gamers stance
Says
would be
hi.
on this. So they go through all the stuff and say this. Like,
What's
okay,
going
so
on? Edit.
his Discord is asking a bunch of questions about leftist questions, basically. They want to know how he feels about reproduction and LGBTQ plus XZ9W7Z garage sale community, gun ownership, and foreign policy.
Oh, it just doesn't. I see. Okay,
Says
Leah
I am
Lala.
good WTB.
Where do you stand on all the Ukraine and Israel and all that shit? Like, you know, and
That's
they
good.
offer no
What?
receipts on this. They say fans are flooding
UTB? What?
his
What?
Discord server, asking him these
What about
questions.
what about UTB?
It's probably like 1 or 2 people, and
Aw,
of
he's
course, for the
sad.
gamer,
Bye.
that means mountains and
You got
millions,
sad face.
like thousands of people or whatever. And they say that the Discord is fighting over migration and social
Says
issues.
what about you?
You know, because far leftists
I'm doing well. I just
want
doing my
the
thing.
borders wide open.
Trying to
They
get.
love it.
Oop.
Everybody should be allowed to come in and stuff like that. But I like how they put words in his mouth.
Thank you, anime fan. I
O'Donnell
appreciate
has
it.
expressed his support for old-fashioned family values, saying that the traditional family is critical for a child's development and success, since he does not mention LGBTQ plus ZW9 X27777112222 rights.
The fact that he put so much numbers in that, it sounds like a sci-fi. It sounds like an android.
Says quick question, how do I make my content better?
Okay, so to make your content better, to answer that question, is to number 1, you have to be consistent. 2, know your niche. 3, see what audience is asking for. So like, don't be Disney and give you a bunch of crap stuff with messaging that no one asks for. Put in stuff that people ask. So like, say for instance, they'll say, let's use Marvel for example. Can we stop making the men stupid and killing them off and then making everyone a girl boss? So what you do is the opposite of that. You don't make girl bosses. You make competent females that is just as heroic but not a total annoyance. And then you make the men not stupid and just as competent or just as smart as the females, and not make them look like Thor, or make them into a babysitter like Doctor Strange, or make them totally useless like Pedro Pascal. So there you go. And then you rate it. That's not what I'm saying. And then you post that, or not post that. I'm just saying, use that as an example, as a jumping off point of what are people asking for, right? And then once you have that understanding of what your fans is asking for, you should do fine. Things will change over time, and people might ask for different things. But you listen to the loudest voice that is asking, not the loudest voice that is complaining. You know what I'm saying? They're asking for something specific that is easy to give. You don't put in things that people ask for. They didn't ask for. You don't put in things that people ask for that you know you can't put in because it's not going to make any sense. It has to make sense to the situation, right? So if you want to put in, say, like a LGBTQ plus whatever character in there, don't make them into a legacy character that exists. You make a whole new character for that show. So like, let's say X-Men, for instance. Instead of making characters that were ultimately was in was not in part of that orientation, you make a whole new character to be in that completely, so you don't change anyone or anything, so that character can bounce off the other characters that is either legacy made or where a case may be. So not only that they got their diverse person of whatever, but you also keep the other characters intact. You know what I'm saying? Right? Like let's use an example, for instance. What, like if you're a One Piece fan, I don't know if you're a One Piece fan, but you won't make Luffy talk about gender studies or Goku talk about gender studies. You may have a character talk about that, maybe, but you don't have
thank
Goku
you
talk
so
about it.
much.
No problem. No problem. But like just to be clear, like let's just say you're into gaming, I wouldn't do the one game type thing. Like let's just say you like Warframe, right? I wouldn't just make Warframe content and that's it, because what you do from that point is put yourself in a box where if you're playing that game and only just that game, you're going to suffer, because once you want to play something different or something that has a lot more like traction is going on, like Helldivers 2, and you play that, your audience are gonna be like, I'm not here for this, right? So it's nice to diversify, see what games work for you, but I don't think you should lock yourself in one game. I think you should play like a variety of different games, see what sticks, gravitate to the ones that stick, and don't just do it because it's popular. Do it because it works for you and you genuinely like doing it. Because it won't be a chore or a job at that point.
Some fans
So
have feared that this is an attack on that community. It's an attack on them because he says traditional family, which definitely is important for a child's development to have both parents in the house.
That is why you are the best.
Definitely important.
Oh,
and a
thank you. I
problem
appreciate
in our
it.
society.
I don't think I'm the best.
Sorry,
but thank you.
It's a problem that children don't have a mother and a father at home anymore. Society throws fathers in the garbage. Fathers are seen as just walking wallets and unneeded, and it's a problem. And it's a problem if the mother isn't there either. These people definitely want to run around and talk about how you need to raise your child and shit, and a lot of people don't like it. But they put words in his mouth. He hasn't said anything about anything, but apparently he needs to now be canceled and thrown into the woods because he is running as a Republican and he's voiced support for Trump. Keep in mind, Trump had like 80 million votes. I don't remember the exact number, but like half the country supports him. But that doesn't matter to the gamer because they all are flying Yahtzees or some shit.
Yahtzees.
So this guy's going to get a ton of heat from journalists, particularly gaming journalists. It'll be open season on this dude all year. So this will be something to follow.
Okay.
I'm sure the gamer will be having a meltdown about it weekly. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one.
Okay, I'm gonna get this.
Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the
I have
description.
a second question or
It's a fun
interested in a
community that I'm
collab,
trying
maybe
to
it
build over
depends
here.
on what you say.
If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here.
I'm not really looking for
None of that money goes to
collaborations right
YouTube.
now, but
you
like,
also can just come over here for free.
because
But
right
if you
now
want
I got a lot of
supporter-
stuff that's going on with me. What do you call it? Work wise, and so I will not have the time to do any collaborations. I'm sorry.
over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing.
And plus, I already have somewhat of a collaboration I have to do with my mods. They wanted me to do something with them, and I have to do this first before I get to them, and then after that, I have so many other freelance stuff I have to do, so I don't have time.
Says it's okay.
I'm sorry though. I appreciate it though. Thank you. But I hope if you do find someone to do it, I hope you and they do a great job with that collaboration if they decide
Do you
to.
think digital better than traditional?
I still think traditional is better than digital to a certain extent. Digital is convenient and easier to use. Traditional is a lot harder, but much more, I think, in my head, more rewarding. Because Maybe I should gradient the shirt. If I gradient the shirt, it might look better. Because okay, so like let's put it this way. When I going through this? Okay. When I there we go. When I do a drawing on paper, I prefer to do it in pen than in what do you call it, pencil and with an eraser. The reason why is because we rely too much on the mistake to be fixed than making the mistake, right? So that's what it is. Oh, just to be clear, like, subscribe, share, follow, and comment. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It was really awesome for those who came in and just paying attention and listening to Yellow Flash and all that stuff. He does great work. If you want to give him a follow or a subscribe, that would be awesome. And a like. And to yours truly, if you like these videos and you want to keep these videos and these reactions alive,
Says yeah, I use pen more too.
And come to the Patreon, and I appreciate it. Welcome back, Lala. That's good, because with pen you and all that stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, but with pen it's easier because not easy, it's harder, but you have to think much more. You have to think a lot more. You can't rely on the like I said, the you can't rely on the eraser tool.
Hi.
Because the eraser tends to hinder your thinking, because the problem is that if you keep relying on the fact that you can just fix it with the eraser, you're not thinking like as if you have one chance. So like, say you're playing like a game like Elder Scrolls or Elden Ring, right? Elder Scrolls. I put Elden Ring. Oh god, you're playing like Elden Ring, right? And it's a one-hit like challenge, right? You're not gonna be as relaxed because you can't get hit once if you're doing that type of challenge, right? So if you look at it that sense, then it'll be a lot easier to be like, okay, I have to think much more intuitively and more tactically. This just mean, oh, I can just heal. You know what I'm saying? That what makes that very like hard, you know? So it's like that. Okay, there's that. Oh my gosh, I use pen. I love using pen. I know, right? Yeah, it's best to use pen, I think, in my opinion. But if you're really trying to learn, use pencil for now, and then when you feel confident, use pen, and don't use pencil again. Yeah, I use pen more often too. Yeah, use pen. I would use pen because it makes you think much more intuitively and don't think, oh, I can just erase it. You'd be surprised how much people rely on it, and that's what makes a lot of sketches seem so like, because if you was drawing it and your life depended on it, you want to make the drawing to look as good as possible. So that means when you draw every drawing or every sketch, they're gonna look pretty high quality and more put together than you just saying, oh, I can just erase it. Once you take that out of your mind, you can do a lot better in your artwork. Okay, so we're back with Yellow Flash again, and he's saying here what Sweet Baby Inc. founder exposed using fear and intimidation to become gaming kingpin. I believe it. They use what for those who don't know what Sweet Baby is, I'm pretty sure everyone knows now in the gaming industry. But Sweet Baby Inc. is a consultant / sensitive company who talks about or tries to make stories much more woke than it should be, or they try to bring diversity and inclusion into their into the forefront of storytelling or story writing in games. But what they have done is like they just put in.
This might be a little bit disrespectful, and I am sorry if it is. But are you a girl or a?
No, I'm a dude. But the point is the point here is that oh my god, I love using pen. I hate this song and this jazz thing. So what they do is they try to take stories, say like Batman, Spider-Man, God of War, or Arkham, the Sushi Squad, and they'll take the story and not change, but they'll try to sensitivitize, or that's the right term, the story to be more open to quote unquote modern audiences. We all know what that truly means if you are been in the gaming sphere long enough to know what that means. But so what they have done is systematically destroyed nearly every game they have touched, whether indie or AAA. So because they push in woke ideology of like hating certain groups of like white men and telling you what you should think, and if you don't think like this, therefore you should be exiled or even worse. So yeah, so the situation with Sweet Baby Inc. as a company has been called out and also been witch hunted now, because there is a curator on Steam where you can actually sign up to let you know what games they had their grubby mitts on. And because of this, they don't like that very much. The CEO is angry about it. All of them was trying to cancel the person who made the curator on Steam, but they couldn't. That backfired on them. Now they're hiding their tweets and everything that you can probably think of, so they don't seem like they're the bad guy. They're just innocent individuals, or they're just hiding and running away. So if you're familiar with that in the slightest, that's what that is. All right, so let's get at it. So let's see what but ultimately the woman who started this, I forgot her name, the CEO of Sweet Baby Inc. is pissed off about the whole thing, and it's going to be much more difficult for them to get work. And I think now companies are realizing this woke thing is not working, and they're cutting off this agenda, or at least trying to separate from themselves, or at least gnaw their arms away from it as slowly as possible, from Marvel to Disney to I don't know, Warner Brothers. You can probably think of it if you see it. If there's a company name, you probably think it was a Fortune 500 company. You probably know what I'm talking about. So the woke ideology thing is not working anymore. It's dying, and people are very much aware. And what makes this funny is that even if Sweet Baby changes their name to like Old People or like Sour Grapes or Sour Old People or something, to a different name, and they're like, or they even put themselves just woke consultant company, or whatever the case may be, or writing consultant, we will know, because now people are very much aware and they can't help themselves from this ideology that's been pushed in games and video games and movies, and probably even will be in anime eventually.
Says there was a video about how Sweet Baby Inc. is running from their gamers.
Yes, they're very, yeah, so that's what we're going to watch here, and what Yellow Flash have to say, and see what he says. I'm just going to
DTG for a second.
Let me go for a second. Okay, I'll be right back, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, let's see what Yellow Flash has to say.
Very interesting tweet here.
Says
from
GDG quick.
Jojo.
Yeah,
and
okay.
I thought it would be a perfect way to start this video. Here are all of the Rocksteady Batman games. Batman Arkham Asylum, 2 writers. Arkham City, 3. Arkham Origins, 5.
What? Are you serious? Oh my god. So in Arkham, the first Arkham game only had 2
I saw that
writers.
in Clownish. Sounded interesting.
They had 2 writers in the first Arkham game. They had 3 writers in the third Arkham game. In the second Arkham game. They had 5 writers in the prequel sequel. And then they had 7 in the last and final Arkham game with Batman. And anything beyond Batman Arkham Knight, they had the Arkham Knights with his sidekicks. There was 14 writers, and then Sushi Squad had 26. Oh my god, this proves something. The less writers, the more better. The more writers causes too much confusion. Well, that should be a good sign. That should be good. If there's only like 5, I think 5 to 2 writers, I think you're gonna be fine. Anything in the double digits, you're gonna have a problem. It's gonna be conflicting ideas.
Night 7.
That's crazy.
Gotham Knights 14, 2 of which are Sweet Baby. And then, of course, everyone's favorite disaster, Kill the Justice League. 26 writers.
26.
Half of which are Sweet Baby.
Half of which are
Why do
Sweet
we need
Baby?
so many writers on a project? That, to me, is stupid. Too
It
many
is
cooks in
kinda
the
dumb.
kitchen. The best game on here had 3 writers. Okay, Arkham City, and nothing against Arkham Asylum, Arkham Origins, Arkham Knight. I guess that game's not my favorite, to be honest. But Arkham City is a game that will stand the test of time. People will be
Yes.
playing that game in 10 years. Someone will sit down and play that game again in 10 years. It's a game
People are doing it
that
now.
is
Like
going
people are playing Arkham Knight right now. The Arkham series with Batman only. They're playing that right now. That's not even a question. Like, I think Demion said he wanted to go play it twice.
to go down as a timeless classic, in my opinion, because Batman's not going anywhere. So people will be sitting down and playing that for years to come. Nobody's going to give a shit about Gotham Knights, though. They already don't give a shit about Gotham Knights. So there is that. But it's funny that the 2 worst games on here contain Sweet Baby writers. I like to call them the Sweet Baby Death Kiss, because anything that they touch
goes
turns
to hell.
shit.
Yep.
It has shit elements in it, and it brings it down. Spider-Man 2, great example, because it's nowhere
Followed, yeah.
near as good as
Thank
the
you.
first game.
Thank you for the follow. I do
And
appreciate
I'm sure
it.
some
Thank you.
people
Thank you.
will say in the comments that they still
Thank
liked
you.
it.
Someone followed who's not
I
trying
would
to give me
argue
work.
that Sweet Baby made that game worse. If Sweet Baby was never attached to that game, I guarantee you, you wouldn't have had to spend 20 minutes running around as a death girl doing graffiti.
Yes, for
Been
real.
drawing a lot today as
So,
well, XD.
They're in a little
Good.
bit of trouble right now.
What do you like
and
to draw? Do you like to draw anime
continues to get
or
worse
realistic stuff? Animals? What is mechas? What?
because people are finding things that they've done in the past, and we're going to go over
Folks, if we're going to win re-election, I need you by my
MHM
side
anime.
from the very start.
that. Let's start here, then.
Anime. Okay.
The main person behind
Anime.
this, Chris
Let's
Kincaid,
go.
Chris Kindred, sorry. The person that tried to get Crabradus, I think I'm saying the right, Crabrutus,
And there's Cabrutus.
canceled, tried to get his Steam account canceled just because he made a curator. That person got their account locked down and in trouble over on X. You know what's funny?
I could show
The
you that last
momentum on
thing I
Twitter-
finished
see,
if you want
Chris
XD.
Kindred is operating
Sure, send me in Discord.
under the
Link in bio.
assumption that Twitter is still their battleground, and that's not the case anymore. Twitter X is a new place, and these little mobs that they try to incite don't quite work out as much as they used to. And when it happens, and these people try to form these mobs and go after people, it usually backfires
On
in their
them.
face,
Yep.
and they end up getting to be the ones in trouble. So this account got locked down. They got my ass. I'm guessing a few hundred gamers reported me. Am I supposed to feel bad for you? You tried to get this guy's account removed from Steam. And Cabrutus has a pretty big Steam account. I'm going to guess thousands of dollars in games, and you tried to get that person taken down. So I'm
Expired link.
because you got your account locked out for 6 days. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
let me give you a
oh
second.
no. Very upset.
I don't know.
Trolling their forums and chats and realizing that they don't care about Sweet Baby at all. Sweet Baby is just the most visible and the most vulnerable. They think we're some super firm funded by BlackRock receiving ESG funding and tasked by some entity to hold studios hostage. No, you're grifting on ESG. So companies want to make ESG money, and you say, well, we're here to offer our services.
Should
so
be
that
able
you
to
get
see
the
that
most
now.
ESG money. People are tired of this shit, and they don't like it. And everything that you've touched has turned to shit.
Is that wrong?
So, too bad. Sorry. You tried to get an account taken down, and it backfired in your face, and you're the one that got canceled. Sorry,
Yep.
man. I don't know what to tell you. You know, I don't think anybody should report anybody, but, you know, I'm also nobody's internet daddy. I can't tell people what to do. Sweet Baby Inc. CEO makes it clear she wants to erase white male lead characters while employee shows disdain.
Still can't get in XD.
Now, I've went over that before. Just going over
Okay.
the collage of stuff that
let me
these people
see.
have said. And it's funny, Lego Butts especially has said some pretty nasty stuff, including the N-word and a few other things. But, of course, as long as you vote the right way, people will brush that under the rug and say, well, okay, well, this is an ally, and they were just making an edgy joke back in the day, and it's no big deal. We can let that go because they helped the cause. But, if somebody they don't like said something a long time ago, they will try to run their ass through a pile of coals.
Hold on.
But there's some interesting stuff that's come up. So Grums has really been doing some God's work over on Twitter and bringing this stuff to
https://linktr.ee/Artextric.
Co-founder of Sweet Baby Inc. And as he says here, Sweet Baby Inc. used fear, intimidation, and the threat of cancellation to get studios to make their games, carry their political narrative. This is the founder's own words. So, this account right here, Chris Kindred, saying that, Sweet Baby doesn't do these kinds of things. They don't have any real power. Well, let's listen to the co-founder of Sweet Baby Inc. What does she have to say? Let's listen to this. It's a 20-second clip.
If you're a creative working in AAA, which I did for many, many years, put this stuff up to your higher-ups. And if they don't see the value in what you're asking for when you ask for consultants, when you ask for research, go have a coffee with your marketing team and just terrify them with the possibility of what's going to happen if they don't give you what you want.
Are you kidding me? Is she serious right now? No, bro, that's not working here.
What's going to happen if they don't give you what you want? Which means, hey, advocate to get them into the studio. So, a few years ago, this was the tactics of the left, and it still is. The problem is that some of the stuff that they do now is nowhere near as effective as it used to be.
Because people are
can't just really lift their finger and get anybody taken out anymore. That's just not really how things work anymore. Calling people racist, nowhere near as powerful as it used to be because they've diluted it so much. And that's their own fault for, overusing the hell out of it. But a few years ago, that was a very
effective,
worthwhile tactic that did work for them quite a bit.
It was really
Grum's
easy.
over here talking about some stuff, and I think some of this is pretty interesting. He's been highlighting the fact that right on time, a Forbes journalist has now come up. It's Monday, and game journalists are back to work defending the scummiest people and corporations in gaming. Highlighting that Paul Cassie is saying, this will wake the hive, but this whole Sweet Baby panic is truly the dumbest thing I have ever seen. Almost like people at Sweet Baby put a phone call in, and now game journalists are rushing in to try to protect them and make sure that they are safe and any kind of narratives are brought off of them because companies like Sweet Baby need to be protected.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was a games journalist, that is crazy. If I was a if I was a games journalist, I would not even pick up that phone or even listen to this or any games journalist type company or anything like that, because if you are on the verge of losing your job from the AI, I suggest not to get into this. Don't get involved because it's not going to end well for you in the slightest. In the long term, you're not going to have this job for long, because you guys used to talk about the whole Republican Trump thing all the time. That didn't end out well for y'all. So I don't think listening to this is going to be any more different or probably make things much worse. So I suggest don't listen to these people.
Need to be protected. So he's got a little thread here. Lego Butts from Sweet Baby Inc., Zoe Quinn's PR person, and Sarkeesian worked hard to hide the real reason Gamergate happened. Wikipedia, a woke hive filled with cancel pigs, was complicit. Compare the U.S. version of the Chinese to the Chinese version, where they had less influence. And he's got this one here, if you want to pause and read it. And then you can go over to the American version and do the same thing with that one, and you'll see exactly what he's talking about. U.S. game journalists who consider themselves valuable allies, more than truth finders, actively lied and smeared gamers for an entire year. These false articles, of course, were now referenced by Wikipedia as factual sources. The circle of lies complete. Gamergate kicked directly kicked off the era of internet censorship. Twitter began to police trend lists and shadow bans first started to appear. Twitter users who noticed these things were quickly condemned as conspiracy theorists, but we now know they were correct. See the Twitter
Sent
files.
in the 2D art section
Gamergate was
XD.
effective at challenging and exposing the
Sent
false
to the 2D
narrative of
art section.
journalists.
Okay.
That a mass panic ensued amongst media and tech that still persists today. The censorship and narrative manipulation tools of widespread use today were forged in the days of GG. This is why whenever populist movement happens, or a truth in opposition to the MSM narrative.
Let me see. It says here. Oh, that's so cute. It's that what's her face from Dragon Maid. The busty one. The busty bust. She's the most busty of all of them, I believe. I forgot her name.
Yeps.
Yeps. I like it. It looks cute. It looks amazing. Good thing I figured out who that was. Hold on. Let me give a big... Okay. I would give it... Let me see. Boom. There you go.
XD tried to get a Tinian from doodling her, but no, it's a slow night.
I understand. It's just one of those nights, you know.
Begins to
It's
surface.
one of
The
those
same
nights.
anti-GG tactics are deployed by journalists and bots. So, this is where we're at. And I like that he brings up Paul Tassi again right here. This is where we're at with this stuff. And I imagine more stuff is going to keep coming out as time goes on. Paul Tassi here, though, isn't going to be the last one. And by the way, as he points out here, right, it's about games and TV at Forbes. So he will for sure be writing an article. In fact, I'm sure his Microsoft Word is already mostly filled with what he plans to print over at Forbes, and he won't be the last, because how these things works is Paul will write his article, and then some jackass at IGN will write an article and they'll cite his, and then some jackass at The Gamer will write one and he'll cite IGN and Paul, and then somebody from The Verge will write an article and they'll cite Paul and IGN and The Gamer, and so on and so on.
They all eat from each other. That's ultimately what they do. They eat off from each other. They don't even write anything original. They just literally look at another person's and says it the exact. They're no different from the AI. That's why their jobs is going to be taken. They're no different from the damn AI. What's the difference? The AI is just more sophisticated and probably even smarter by writing. But like Jesus, like that proves right there. If that's how they do things, if Yellow Flash is what he's saying is true, and they just literally just eat off each other like this, that just proves more why they're gonna lose their job pretty soon. I'm not even gonna be mad. I'm gonna be so happy when that happens.
Logo, and by the end of next week, there'll be at least 40 articles talking about how great Sweet Baby is and how we're all istophobic incels. So it'll be fun to go through it again and talk about it and laugh about it. But the difference is, though, that this time it'll be a lot less successful. And it won't really matter if they fix their image or not, because we are for sure on the verge of some kind of AAA gaming collapse. I'm not saying the video game industry is going to shut down, because I know some moron is going to say I said that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the days of AAA gaming and just being able to, make big deals about things like, oh, we're going to have women in the World War II battlefield and shit. All of that's going to come to an end.
I feel like that's
quickly.
coming to an end. Not yet.
First, they have
it's
to
gonna
lose all of their money.
Yeah. They gotta lose all their money and start realizing this is not gonna work. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna slowly but surely do it. But surely they're not gonna do it as they used to. They're gonna have to be so clever with it that they have to actually use their brain cells to make this work.
Money.
They can't just throw something in there and then expect people to go with it. They have to use their brains. That's what they should have did from day one, and we want to con on to this. I'm actually surprised that we caught on this too late as we did, but nonetheless, it came to an end. It's coming to an end to a certain extent, because people are hyper aware of it, and this is not going to go away. This is not something that's just going to stop and go away. It's gonna persist for a very long time. because people are tired of it.
Which is quickly happening because Spider-Man, the biggest game of last year, sold a lot of units and still didn't make money.
I tried to get attention from doodling her, but knew it's a slow night. Oh, yeah, okay.
So,
should post on
Twitter.
Twitter.
Start closing their
Try Twitter, but then again,
that
might be a dangerous thing to do. So
we'll get a nice course correction, I think. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my local.
Okay, so that was a Sweet Baby thing. So thank you for the Yellow Flash. Also give him a like and follow. I might only pick one of these videos to be posted. I don't think I'll do all three because it'll be overkill with the Yellow Flash thing. In my opinion, it's just going to be one out of the three. So I hope you guys give him a like, follow, and also give you a like and follow to yours truly. And also, if you like to see these videos even more with the reactions as I do artwork on the side and give my opinion alongside my audience, if you want to keep these going, go to Patreon and please follow and or, donate to Patreon and keep these going. So with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters. All right, we got one last video from Yellow Flash. So it says, Disney Plus is bleeding subscribers, despite desperate to get Johnny Depp back for good PR. So they know, Disney is hyper aware that if they do that so-called Pirates of the Caribbean race swap thing that they was trying to do, or some crap like that, it's going to go left for them completely. They know this. They won't admit it, but they know this. So, what they're trying to do, based on what I'm reading here, is probably trying to get in the good graces of Johnny Depp, because they know if they get Johnny Depp, things will actually go quite fine for them. A lot better than they would if they didn't. And all the man said for them to get back on board is just give a public apology to him. But I don't think they'll do that because that damn mouse and Bob Iger is too damn prideful to do it. And that Kathleen Kennedy, she probably will be like, nah, we'll go down that sinking ship. They seem like that type of people who rather go down a sinking ship than just admit they were wrong, made a mistake, made a lapse in judgment, if you get what I'm saying. So with that said, let's see what else happens in this video. So let's hit it.
I'm Katya. Just last year.
Let's get rid of this stupid commercial.
Disney Plus is apparently facing some cancellations, at least over in the UK. And one of the reasons would be price increases. So to combat losing some of these subscribers, they're going to raise the prices again.
Why? That doesn't make any sense.
How many times can you do this? Eventually, people are going to say enough is enough. That's exactly what's going to happen. People are going to say enough is enough. And this is what Disney has been doing across the board for a while now to make profits not seem so bad, is they've been going around and raising prices, especially at their parks. Their parks have been the biggest problem with this price-raising stuff, and it led to them being called the biggest vacation rip-off spot by consumers. It's not good. That's not good press for your company. A lot of strange stuff going on at Disney. You got Bob Iger dumping like 80% of his stocks, which is pretty funny. I mean, some people might call that some sort of insider trading. I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is all of this just looks bad for them as we get closer and closer to the voting that the shareholders are going to get to do when they decide who's going to sit on the board this year. I'm very excited for that, and I really hope Nelson Peltz and some of those other people from those investor groups get on, because, I mean, it's just going to be fun. It'll be fun to hear about Bob whining about it. I think he's going to leave. I bet you Bob Iger leaves within a year, maybe 2.
I believe so.
Because nothing's going to turn around under him. All of this mess that Disney is in largely comes from him. So I really don't think anything's going to get better under him. Though he thinks it will. We'll see. But anyway,
We'll
listen to
see.
this. If you have a product that people are rejecting, that is creating bad experiences, people are deciding not to pay for, and that is failing to meet goal after goal, you'd think you'd reassess and also try to find a market price point that worked, probably a lower one, to get more people to try it and maybe, just maybe, find happiness worth the price. That is, you would. Bob Iger and Disney Plus, not so much. Turns out that in the UK, according to Newsweek, as cited by Breitbart, Disney's been having some trouble attracting and keeping subscribers that they've had at home in the USA, but they are raising prices in some strange quest to speed up the losses. And if that was the goal, well, it's working, and people are noticing. Lots of people. A UK-based Twitter X user named @MellyFrattle, not sure if I'm saying that right, but that's the @ right there, over on Jolly Old England, has shared her price increase experiences online. In 2020, she paid the US dollar equivalent to $63.45, and then the price went up to $76.15, and then $104.40. Now, apparently, the annual subscription is going to go up to $139.50.
Oh my
and she's
God.
gone, baby, gone. I wonder if that's why they're having trouble attracting subscribers. Yeah, a lot of these companies are doing this. This really isn't just a Disney thing. Netflix is about to raise prices again.
Again?
Meanwhile, we got these other streaming
Bro.
platforms like Tubi, which are free. Tubi's got a lot of stuff on it. A lot of people are talking about Tubi lately. You know, when you raise these prices so much, you're going to lose more and more people. And Disney, I got to be honest, Disney Plus is probably the most expendable of them all. All of their original content is shit. I haven't sat down and said, oh my God, this is so good for one of these Disney Plus shows. All the Marvel shit, dog crap. All the Star Wars stuff, dog crap. Except maybe Andor. I seem to like Andor, so I'm not going to knock Andor. But all the other Star Wars stuff, from what I've seen, has been shit. So where's the justification for these price increases? And, you know, I'm not even sure combining Hulu and ESPN all into one app like they're talking about doing, I don't think that's going to help them either. So what can they do? You know, they need to figure something out. But the amount of content that they put on there, quality-wise, it's just not there. And now they're talking about turning that down and putting less original content on there because they need to focus on quality, which I highly doubt they're going to do, because Disney will be the last to dump DEI or any of that ESG stuff. They'll be the last to do it.
Mm-hmm.
They've got to figure something out. And one of the big rumors today is that apparently they want to bring Johnny Depp back for Pirate 6 now.
Oh, okay.
But with a catch. And you know what that catch is? Apparently it's just going to be a cameo role. And I'm sure that will go over well with people. A lot of these Pirates rumors, I'm not sure what to believe anymore because they change constantly, because originally this was going to be Margot Robbie, and that got changed. And now they've got this other actress that they're apparently bringing in. And originally, Johnny wasn't even going to be in this at all. And now they're talking about wanting to bring him back as a cameo or as maybe some kind of supporting character. And I don't think that that's going to go over very well. In fact, to be honest, I think that would go over rather badly. And I don't think Johnny Depp would even do it. In fact, I'm almost positive that Johnny Depp will tell them to get lost and shove it up their ass. I don't think he's coming back to just do a cameo, as much as he loves his character. And don't forget how badly Disney burned him. So I don't see him coming back for this. They would have to pay him more money than they want to spend to get him to come back, because there would be a dollar amount.
I would drop, like, for them to pay this man, I would pay him a good $500 million. Not okay, that's too much. Like $300 million. That would be a pretty good sum of chunk of change. I'm just saying.
Kappa.
I'm just saying. Jesus.
That would bring him back. Everybody's got a price. Like if they said, you know, we'll give you $100 million to come back and play Captain Jack Sparrow for 5 minutes, he'd probably say yes. But make no mistake, they don't really want to bring him back. And they would be pulling their own teeth when they do it because they, well, you know the story between him and Disney. So it's not something that they're going to want to do. So they're probably hardly going to offer him any money, and it would probably be like a 5-minute part. And I don't think that that's something he's going to say yes to. Just out of dignity. He doesn't even really need it. Like, he's doing all kinds of stuff now. I don't think he'll do that. And I think that if he were to come back for a small amount of money and for a shitty, dinky little role, I think that
I'm telling you, you have to give that that RDJ type money like he was an Iron Man. You have to give him that money. That's the only way I would think he'll say yes, because it's not even for the integrity. It's like, okay, I got my integrity. You say, like, there's two things I think that will work. You give a public apology, and when I say public, I'm not talking about no Twitter. I'm talking about have Bob Iger, or that demon, that woman that he's with, Kathleen Kennedy, to go up on stage and say, "We are sorry, Johnny, X, Y, and Z, and we will love for you to come back as Captain Jack Sparrow in future Disney projects. We are very sorry for what has happened to you, X, Y, and Z, and with our sincerest apologies, we will do everything in our power to make sure that something like this won't ever happen again." Well, not from them, but we won't make such a quick response like they did. Make it live like they did with. See how they try to keep Jonathan Majors. See how they try to hold out for that. They should give that. They should do that for Johnny. We'll next time if anything like this happens, we'll hold out till full verdict happens. X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? They hold out till Jonathan Majors had his verdict and then dropped him. Why couldn't they do that for Johnny Depp at the time, right? So I'm saying if they do that, make it live, like what Bry said, and give us a public apology and say they're sorry, and then get this man on board. Not only that, he'll be fine with it, and because Johnny, as I heard, Johnny's an extremely nice person, and he's very forgiving to a certain extent. So I don't think he would say no to an apology, and then give him about $300 million to almost $400 million just to play Jack Sparrow in the next movie, and not a cameo role, because that's a lot. That's a lot for 5 minutes. But then again, you guys almost destroy this man's life. Then it's almost justifiable in my head. But I'm saying, if you're gonna do this, make him the lead role. Give him $400 million. I'm pretty sure he'll give his best performance as best as he can. I'm just saying. I think that's the best way to give him back. And then it makes Amber Heard hate herself from that point. She's getting a lot. I'm just saying. And in their statement, they should say something about Amber Heard, not directly about her, but just, hint to that. So we know we're on the subject of what's going on here. So that's something that they won't do it. It's too much. It's too sincere. They won't do it, but I'm telling you,
it's fans' eyes, and because of everything that he went through with Disney. So I don't think he would do that. I think he's a smart guy, and he wouldn't do something like that. Now, if he was coming back to star in a Pirates movie, I think he probably would say yes to that because he likes this character so much. I think that there could be some healing on that end, but not for a small amount of money in a 5-minute role.
No,
that's not happening.
Hell no. Hell no.
There's no way.
Hell no.
He'd say yes to that. I don't believe that. So anyway, another bad day for Disney. Losing subscribers. Can't get Johnny Depp to come back. At least I'm thinking they can't get him to come back. This pirate movie is going to be another movie to lose money. Pirates of the Caribbean 6. Bankrupt.
Bankrupt.
Anyway, let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments. Also, if you would, please like and
imagine they named it that. That would be funny as hell.
Like the video. Hit that notification bell. Check out my locals, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my locals.
All right, so that was
something amazing is happening here.
So that was what is his name? Yellow Flash. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoy this. Like, share, and comment. Follow or subscribe to yours truly if you like this, and also if you want support, go to Patreon. All right, now we get to the fun stuff. Oh, and also later, guys. Anyway, now we get to the fun stuff. Finally, some fun anime stuff. I know Bri loves this part. Now, this is from Domo Senpai. We have actually watched his videos before, but never did a reactionary type thing. He says these are most anticipated manga of 2024. So we're going to see what he says about these manga and what they are. It's only 6 minutes long, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be about like 5 of them. But hopefully it's not something that we've seen before. If so, if the majority of them is something we've seen, then we'll probably move to another video. Sadly, I may not put this as a video, but if it does, hopefully there'll be more that we know. Maybe 1 or 2 we might know, but if it's majority of them, all of them we already know, then I won't count this as a video. We'll find another video. So let's go.
I don't do this often. Actually, that's cap. I do this often. Anyways, 2024 has started off with a bang. And by bang, I mean introducing us to a slew of new anime that's coming out this year and a bunch of new manga that's coming out this year. We've already talked about how good Kakurabachi is, and it's not necessarily new for 2024. Gachiakuta is still my thing. That's still my pride and joy. I love Gachi more than anything. But there's a new manga that's coming out. There's a new manga that's surfacing. And it reminds me of Gachiakuta in a way, right? Obviously has taken mad inspiration from Gachiakuta, not only...
Already? People already got mad inspiration from Gachiakuta already? Damn, that's fast. They didn't have an anime yet. And it was still, like, being threatened of, like, cancellation. That's wild.
Story, but in character design, which actually has me hyped for it. And that, my friends, is called Man of Rust. It's an action drama set in a world where certain people can use the laws of nature as weapons. The so-called sixth sense, as they would say. A boy who is forced to work underground as a miner slave dreams of seeing the sky on the surface one day. But everything goes wrong for him, and on the brink of death, he encounters the powerful but dangerous remains of a metal man. It's like Iron Man, right?
Bro, it sounds like the start of Gurren Lagann. Didn't that the same thing happen to Simon? Similar. He's a digger or something, and they're stuck underwater. Under the rocks, and they wanted to see the surface, but going up there is dangerous. It's not like you can't, but it'll be dangerous.
Right? Allowing him to finally fight back and aim for the surface. It has a lot of Gurren Lagann to it as well.
Let's go! I'm on that today.
You know, living underground, the miners and stuff, being afraid of the surface.
It is the same story begging.
Yep.
And my God, when I say some of the panels that I've seen from this looks so good, I really couldn't believe it. I also have this video right here, right? This is a
nice.
Like, they've been dropping like tidbits of art every single week.
I love it. It looks so cool.
On the TL. And I've been loving it. And this is from the artist as well. Look at the process, right? The process of line art, the process of shading, and just the process of filling in, bro. I thought that this shit was absolutely sensational. I couldn't believe it. But yeah, it's been a lot of art that's been dropped on the TL. It's been so much that, you know me, right? Like, I had to be the one to talk about it. I had to be the one to push it out. Dude, look at this fist, bro. Oh, wait, it's like all the panels are on Twitter. All the panels are on Twitter, so if somebody wants to scanlate this, right, like if somebody is planning on translating this, dude, please, like, I beg of you, like, look at how good some of these panels look, and the story just seems right up my alley, right? Like, it is technically a battle action manga, right? Like an action battle manga, however you guys want to call it. I'm in awe by how good this looks, and just by seeing what they're planning on bringing to the table with this. From what I gather looking at this, the guy who runs the mines does not fuck with the main character's way of thinking, line of thinking, any of that. So he kicks him out, right? Sets him on fire, kicks him out, and that's how he runs into the Metal Man. Like I said, bro, I need this manga. I need this manga expeditiously. Oh my God. Like, just look at the end result, bro. Look at the end result of the Metal Man, and you see that the kid, he's had enough, right? Like, life just wasn't lifing for him, and then all of a sudden he gets, what does he do? What is this? Getting possessed by the Metal Man? And that's how he gets that arm? Bro, he looks so cool. I'm coloring this, right? I'm coloring all of this so that way I can give you guys a visual of what I'm seeing, and dog, it just looks really cool, right? It just looks really cool. It's screwed. This is my most anticipated new manga of 2024, right?
Nice,
the moment
nice.
we actually get this translated, I will 100% be on the forefront, putting my life on the line, so that way everybody else can, you know, get a chance to see this, because I want everybody to see this, bro. It looks insane, bro. It looks insane. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This really screams, like I said, it screams Gachiakata to me. It screams Gurren Lagann to me. It screams so many other, like, different inspirations that I honestly think this has a chance of being something really special.
It looks like it could be something. I just hope it doesn't take too much from, like, Gurren Lagann. I don't know about Gachiakata because I haven't read it yet. I still love the art by just even looking at it. Every time I see, like, the art designs, I'm a sucker for, like, I'm a literal sucker for character design. Like, if the characters look appealing as hell, I feel like the story is gonna be amazing. It's very sad if the characters are looking really, like, stylized and cool, and the anime is, like, totally garbage. That's a loss in my heart. That makes me want to cry. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a dude who first I look at stylization, story. Yeah, I look at the stylization first, and then story. You can usually tell how good an anime is based on stylization or its music. Like, especially its opening song. Like, let's use something like Undead on Luck, right? The song is very catchy, and the show is not that bad. It's actually really good to watch. It's fun to watch, and I like great stuff. So you can usually tell how good an anime is based on just its music alone and its opening, most cases. There's some exceptions to that, but, like, usually you can tell, right? It's because there's a lot of production that was put into it, a lot of time that was spent into it, a lot of effort that's put into it, a lot of heart and soul that's put into it. So, like, you can kind of tell, right? And then also with the stylization and how they present their characters. So as long as you, like, Gurren Lagann is a perfect example of this. Like, Trigger is very good at stylizing their I hope the anime don't clean up lines like JJK and Chainsaw. I don't like that. I like that grittiness that it has, but you know, they want to be visually, like, I don't know. They should keep it as, you know what? I would be more behind the idea if they do Gachiakata and have Trigger literally, like, do the animations. I wish they do the animations, or at least with the people who did Fire Force. I will be behind either those two studios doing Fire Force, ultimately from Fire Force, or the people who did Trigger, because Trigger does a great job of keeping that grittiness in their animations very fluid in most cases.
genuinely special. And what I can say is I have not been wrong about that before. I have been on the forefront of saying what's going to be big and what's not, just based on not what the Americans or, you know, the global audience thinks of it, how Japan feels about it, because you can always see something and always tell how Japan is going to feel about something. Bro, this shit is absolutely sensational.
It's not wrong.
Man of Rust is, you see how my entire tone changed like throughout the whole thing? I was getting ready to go on a spew of like, yeah, man, this is going to be godlike in such a monotone value, but then as soon as I get to actually like look at some of the panels like more in depth, I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro, it's gonna be big. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, bro. This manga is going to be absolutely massive. And honestly, like I said, the underdog story always seems to gravitate to me, right? Like I always feel the underdog story like deep in my soul, like it speaks to me on so many different levels.
What young boy doesn't feel that way? What young boy of today don't feel that way? They don't feel like they're always the underdog of their situation. What guy doesn't feel that way? Every guy feels that way. If you watch enough anime, or has been in that era of the early 2000s, 90s, 80s, even 70s, you always felt like underdog in your situation, no matter what it was. Whether it's something monotone small or something serious and crazy, like that was something that all boys can actually relate to.
But be enamored and full of joy as I continue reading this. But yeah, man, make sure y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Are you guys looking forward to Man of Rust? Are you guys looking forward to something new, right? Like something new and just makes you feel something, right? It just makes you feel a way. Make sure y'all let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new. I wasn't planning on making the video this long, but to be honest, it's actually all worth it, bro, because man, the more I look at this, the more excited I am for the future of manga and just the future in general, because there's so many manga that get swept under the rug and people tend to not see these things, and it irks me. So I have to do my part and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be the one I gotta be on the forefront, bro. I gotta be the one to say something, because if I don't, nobody else will. And with that being said, man, it's your boy Damo Senpai, and I will catch you guys in the next video.
Okay, I know what I'm feeling. He got me kind of hyped, so I'm gonna do another one. I'm gonna do another one. I'm feeling quite. Yuki Kagari is here. Gosh, I like recommendations more than anything.
Every single.
So this one says July. This dude's name is July. And he says this series will be the biggest manga in 2024. Now, I don't know if he's on. Oh, wait. I think it's a different anime. Yeah. So we'll see what this is about. So let's hear what he has to say.
Year, I see people on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, any social media possible, really, who are out here trying to predict.
Oh, give a like to Domo Senpai. Thank you, Domo, for giving us that recommendation. I'm sorry if I didn't say that. Like, subscribe, share, follow, comment, and also, if you like what these videos are, if you like the anime stuff instead of all the other stuff we talk about, go to Patreon and also donate, and also, you know, be part of the conversation. It'll be really nice to hear it and all that stuff. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Laters. Now let's get down to business on this. So July says this series will be the next biggest thing in 2024. I have to restart that because I messed up. So let's see what it's talking about. I hope it's not Jujutsu Kaisen, because that's already big.
Every single year, I see people on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, any social media possible, really, who are out here trying to predict the next big shonen anime or manga, the next Demon Slayer, the next JJK, or the next Chainsaw Man. Something that will absolutely take the internet by storm. Well, I'm here now at the start of 2024 to attempt to throw my hat into the ring of predictions for the next big thing in the manga and anime industry. Something that will pave the way for new manga and run the manga highest selling list each and every single week for the coming years. Now, what manga, you may ask, will that be? What manga is going to absolutely take 2024 by storm and have every single person and their mother reading this particular manga? Well, the answer to that, my friends, you're gonna have to wait to the end of the video for. Wait, I'm just kidding, don't click off the video yet. The manga that will be the biggest manga in 2024 is none other than Gokurakugai by Sano Yuta.
Okay, we already know of this anime. Oh, this manga. But I've never really gotten full depths into this, so I guess I'll give this a chance. If it feels like it's something I already heard based on this information, we'll go to another video. Because I want to at least get... That video from Doma was pretty good. I love that one. But I want to get another one that is something completely different. That's something that we heard before. Because I've actually had this manga recommended before in previous videos, and I have actually put it in some of the thumbnails. So I don't want it to be coming up a third time. So
now don't worry, this manga
if he can convince me how different this review will be, then I will put it as a video. But we'll see.
Way more than just a mouthful to say, but it is absolutely incredible. But it takes more nowadays for a manga to succeed. There's a certain formula for a manga throughout the generations, and I think you'll come around a little bit more to what I'm saying when I explain the modern shonen manga format that is just continuing to do so well. The modern shonen formula is very prevalent in manga like JJK and Chainsaw Man, which are, as you know, unless you live under a rock, are some of the biggest manga on the planet right now, and some of the biggest anime on the planet right now. So what do those two manga do so well? And let's start off with the characters. What are some of the most popular characters from both of those series, and what are the kinds of characters that are doing really well in the anime and manga world right now? For one, you'd have to be living under a rock, again, to not know that those characters are Makima and Gojo. A mature, about their business type of woman who's super strong and who doesn't mess around. Then you have a guy character who most of the time acts like an idiot. Someone who acts a little bit like Patrick the Star, like Gojo Satoru. But when things start to get serious...
No. I don't know where he gets that feeling from. Gojo doesn't come off to me as a moron. He comes off extremely charismatic and extremely cocky, but stupid is not one of them. You are totally out the window on that one. I don't know what you mean by that one, bro. Maybe that's how you feel about him, but I don't feel that way about him. He's one of the most fan favorite and most charismatic anime characters so far in recent history, or recent times, but I don't think idiot it comes to mind to most people. I don't think so. No.
They're there at the right time, being one of the strongest characters in their respective series. So what happens when you create a series with both the male and female lead following that exact formula? Well, from reading the first couple chapters and volumes from this series, I can confidently tell you that it creates something absolutely incredible. Chapter after chapter of super entertaining character interactions that make you fall in love with the characters and the story right from the very beginning. Now, speaking of the first chapter, what's the plot for this manga? The characters already sound great and all, but what's the story really about? A series can't just become the biggest without a good and enticing story that has great ominous villains that actually create suspense within the plot of the series, amazing and entertaining side characters who add to the character interactions throughout the story as well, with a really interesting power system that I just constantly want to know more and more about. Once you add all those things together with what we know of the plot so far, this story has some real big potential. So without further ado, let's get into the synopsis for this next big series. We start out in a place called none other than Gokurakugai, a big and bustling district with a hidden dark side. In this place without any order, our main characters Tao and Alma work as troubleshooters for hire, just like the main characters of another very popular series, Gintama. Their missions include helping a lost boy find his friend, looking into a person who disappeared without a trace, and disfigured animal corpses, all while a greater evil lurks in the shadows that our main characters have to take care of. Now, for some new shonen manga, they get canceled before they can even introduce their villain or their antagonist cast in the series, such as Phantom Seer, which was canceled right as the villains were introduced, which if it was done better or earlier, maybe it wouldn't have been canceled so fast. The first villain introduced in the story at the end of the first volume is done really, really well. The author is able to create a feeling of suspense and dread with our main character meeting the villain for the first time, even
We're doing well. Sorry about that. I was on mute. We're doing well. Just come over here and we're doing the reactions. We're doing some manga recommendations. So
even if they don't fight right away, there is just a certain feeling when you read something like this, and it is familiarity. I feel like I'm reading a highest selling manga of all time. It feels like this manga has millions of copies published. I'm already on volume 30. It's thousands and thousands of people's favorite manga. That is what this manga feels like to me. It feels like something that is incredible. It just works in so many levels. Now, I didn't talk too much about the artwork for this story, as there is only 3 volumes out at the time of this recording, but the artwork is absolutely incredible. As you can see on screen throughout this whole video, the artwork is truly amazing, and it is some of the highest levels of shonen artwork can get, and I think it has a really high chance of becoming
can you send me a pose?
ginormous manga solely on artwork and characters alone. I mean, they are so enjoyable and so entertaining throughout the story that it really just works. The artwork is absolutely fantastic. Whenever this manga gets its English printing, now that's probably far away, because this series only has 3 volumes in Japan, and all 3 volumes have sold out consistently. So it is already massive in Japan, but once this manga gets its English print, this series will be everywhere. You will not be able to escape this series. It will be on everyone's TikTok, everyone's Twitter, everyone's YouTube, everyone's every social media ever. This manga is going to be everywhere. This manga is going to be a massive anime. It is going to be so big. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts on this manga, or what manga you think will be the next big shonen manga. Make sure to hit that post notification bell to never miss another video just like this one. Be sure to check out some of my socials down in the description below, and be sure to check out one of the videos popping up on screen right about now. But with that being said, as always, thanks for watching.
that was a pretty good video. Thank you, July. So, like, with that said, like, subscribe, share, follow to July and myself. If you like these videos, go to the Patreon if you want these to keep going. If you like videos like this, to keep these type of stuff going. All right, so I'll do one more video because I feel like I'm in a pretty good mood. So, huge manga news coming in 2024. Huge manga news coming in 2024. Oh, we watched that one. The Masked Man. I think we watched that one. So we'll do
Says what
one.
application are you using?
Clips to Paint. That's what I use. How to create a successful comic. Okay, so we'll do this one. Huge manga news.
If you like me.
So we're gonna know what that's about by the Manga Sloth. So if you want to check him out, or whatever case may be, give him a like, follow, and all that great stuff. And if you also like what we do with the reactions and give my opinion, or at least watch and listen as a group and all that great stuff, please go to the Patreon and also give your contribution to that if you want these videos to be better. Want these videos to keep going. What is this?
With the Irish Story League, the best in hair restoration technology is waiting. Click the link below.
That looks funny. Okay, let's see what the Manga Sloth got for us.
Human beings, it is time for some manga announcements from Viz. Pretty excited about this. They have the community pumped up and ready to go to see what they are bringing to the table. Let's see all the new stuff coming out from Viz Media. Let's go. First thing announced is a light novel. They are starting off slow because they have some potentially big announcements coming. This is a kaiju Kaiju #8 light novel that gets into the lives of the heroes that you know from the series, from the 3rd division. This may be a cool read if you are into the Kaiju #8 universe. For me personally, this is a pass, but I know a lot of people who are going to like this. Let's jump to the next one. Next we have Otaku Vampire's Love Bite by Julieta Suzuki, if I'm saying that right. You may know her as the creator of Kami-sama Kiss, one of her more famous mangas. This is about a modern vampire. Hina sets out from Romania to live out her otaku dreams in Japan. Her new neighbor, Hyuta, looks just like her anime crush. Can she convince him to be friends? This looks like it could be funny and sweet. And do you see her bag there? She's got plushies of this person who does look like the dude behind her. This looks like it'll be a fun thing to try. And we even have one of my manga tubing acquaintances in the chat getting hyped up and hyping people up.
Alright,
Next up we have Trillion Game by Richiro Inagaki, which you may know from Crying Freeman, Wounded Man. He's made some titles that you may have heard of before. What's this one about? Haru and Gaku become the first Japanese people in the 21st century to enter the Billionaires Club. Gaku reflects on when first met Haru and their unorthodox path to success. Releases in fall this year. This looks like a good one, and it seems like people are excited about this one, so it will be cool to dive in to see exactly what this is about and try.
Well, not free completely, but it's free. I have the pro version, so there's 2 versions. It's the free version and pro version. You can go look it up.
Try it out. Here we have something that a lot of people may know, Kiki's Delivery Service, and this is going to be the film comics, and it looks like it is going to be collected for the first time ever in a deluxe hardcover edition, and that is something really awesome to look forward to. I really enjoy the Nazuka big deluxe hardcovers in the 2-volume slipcase. I do not know if that will be like it, but we all want more Studio Ghibli stuff, so this is a good surprise. Happy with this one. And while we're on the Studio Ghibli train, we got architecture and animation from Studio Ghibli. So this is going to allow you to explore the dazzling animated worlds of Spirited Away, Princess Mononoke, Howl's Moving Castle, and more. And it's going to have interviews with Miyazaki, which I think is going to bring this fully around and make it something you're definitely going to want to pick up with that in there. Here's something that looks cool. This is new from Viz Originals. To escape eternity in the 9th circle of hell, Scarlet takes on a job as Satan's own Grim Reaper. Based on the webtoon I Am a Grim Reaper by Graveweaver, and this comes out in fall this year too. So like a lot of people are saying, this looks interesting, but this looks like something that I may pick up. Here we go. Next one on the list of announcements. We are getting some heaters coming through.
Yeah, I was using this thing called Tickfinity. It's a thing that you can look up. You can type in Tickfinity, go to the website, and also there's 2 versions of it. One's free and one's pro. I have the pro version. I pay $15 a month to use all the sound effects and read my stuff out. I think in the free one it reads your stuff out as well, but you don't have as much sounds, and you can only use 3 sounds, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Whenever someone gives you a gift, or they hit the like, or a case may be.
I know there's a lot of Junji Ito fans out there. I am also. We have, for the first time since his debut 35 years ago, he reveals the origins of his horror stories with behind-the-scenes tales from the master himself. This prose memoir, Uncanny, The Originals of Fear, by Junji Ito. I gotta tell you, I don't know if they are keeping the cover looking like this or not. I'm assuming they might, but it looks super cool. Next up, as you can probably tell just by the art, this is by the creator of Demon Slayer. We got a collection of short stories from the early days of the creator of Demon Slayer, which includes early drafts of familiar characters that you may know from the Demon Slayer world. And this is Gotog, if I'm saying that right, before Demon Slayer. There will be a lot of people interested in this. There is a big Demon Slayer fan base, so they will be picking up anything that mangaka puts out. Next up, we have something that no one's ever heard of before, no one's ever asked for a reprint of before, and nobody even knows what it is. So let's see, what is this? What is this thing about? Red River? Let's see, what is Red River? Don't know, never heard of that. Yuri's perfect life is about to change. One night, hands appear out of a street puddle and transport her to the ancient Middle East for an unexpected adventure. The classic romance series Red River 3-in-1 edition releases fall. This is nuts. We had Viz Media talking earlier about shoujos people would like to see. Shoujos people would like to see reprinted. And everybody jumped on the internet and were chucking ideas at them. And I guarantee you, Red River was near, if not at the top of the list for the amount of times it's been said over the years, let alone when they were asking. So this is huge news for Viz. I believe Red River is 28 volumes. With 3-in-1 editions, this will be 9 or 10 volumes of the 3-in-1 editions. And I know a lot of people are extremely excited about this because Red River is very famous, it is very beloved, and also it is very, very expensive right now. This is a very expensive series. If you want the singles, you have to dish out $1,000+ if you want the 28 volumes. So this will definitely help people finally to be able to read it and enjoy it for the first time and not have to look at buying bootlegs, which I do not recommend you do. So I think this is a big win for Viz Media, and I hope this starts a theme of reprinting these hard shoujos, love-com, basara, boys over flowers, these series we want to see, and there's
Vampire
plenty more of them that need a reprint. This is a good one to start with. Next up, you have to follow up that reprint announcement. We have another one. We have a collector's series of the iconic manga series Vampire Knight coming this year. It's the complete box set. It includes all 19 volumes, a day class planner, and an exclusive art book. I know Vampire Knight is another series people love, so this is a great reprint and a great box set announcement. I know a lot of people are going to pick this up. Keeping this going, the announcements are just rolling in and they are not stopping. Let's see, this is After God by Sumi Ino. What is this about? How do you kill a god? 30 years after gods invaded Japan and reduced it to rubble and ash, Tokunaga and Waka are determined to find the answer. Brief description there. Sounds cool. I gotta say, the cover looks super neat. I like the way it looks with the blue. This is something I'm gonna have to look into, but it seems like the people who know about it are very excited and pumped up for the people who don't know about it to see what this series is all about. Next, we have Pokemon, the complete Pokemon Pocket Guide box set, and this will have the...
Now that I think about it, that describes Spaz from Blood Lad. They should bring back Blood Lad, seriously.
The 890 Pokemon in one complete set, and it says Pikachu, Snorlax, Charizard, a slip-cased 2-volume set with stats on 898 Pokemon. The complete Pokemon Pocket Guide book set. The Pokemon universe is huge, and the people who love Pokemon are a die-hard fan group. I grew up on Pokemon and playing the games, so I have a special place in my heart for most Pokemon. This does sound cool to get a guide with all the Pokemon and you get to learn about them and their stats. Next up, we have another box set announcement. That is crazy. This is the manga adaptation of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess video game. It is coming to box set. This is 11 volumes, a collectible double-sided poster, The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, a game people love and cherish. This box set is coming this year. This looks awesome. I think I may pick this up. Viz is just blasting out manga announcements. This is super cool and we're getting excited. Colette decides to die. Let's see. Overworked apothecary Colette jumps into a well. Instead of dying, she finds a new lease on life by caring for patients in the underworld and romance with the Lord of the Dead himself, Hades.
Wait. So is she dead? Wait, what? Wait. Bro deletes himself and then goes take care of some people in underwear, the underworld. Like, what? What? The hell?
This sounds cool. This sounds exactly what a lot of people would read. And that cover looks nice. Definitely gonna have to keep an eye on this one and potentially pick this one up. Here we go. I am a big JoJo fan, so whatever the heck this is, I am in for it. And it looks like it is a art book. This is JoJo A Go-Go illustrations. Explore the world of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in a new art book with illustrations spanning Phantom Blood to
so.
Stone
Yeah,
Ocean. This long-awaited hardcover is a must for any JoJo's fan, and they are correct. I am a JoJo's fan, a big JoJo fan, and I will be picking this up because I want it. Next up, we have more JoJo's news, and I am all for more JoJo news. We have Shining Diamond's Demonic Heartbreak. This is a spin-off manga. Reunite with the cast of Stardust Crusaders and Diamond is Unbreakable 10 years after Dio's death in this spin-off manga. I am definitely picking this up. I am a huge Josuke fan, and I really love Diamond is Unbreakable, so for that reason I'm picking it up. And even if I wasn't a fan of Diamond is Unbreakable, I would be picking it up because I am a mega fan. Let's keep them coming. Next we have Rainbows After Storms. This is about Nanawa and Chidori are best friends who attend the same all-girls high school and also share a heart-pounding secret. They're lovers. So it sounds and looks
that
super
one coming.
cute, and it
Whenever it's like a all-girl school thing, you know where that's about to go. You have an idea where this is going. Oh no.
looks like it's 13 volumes, I believe, if what I'm seeing is correct. So that sounds like a nice series a lot of people will be picking up and checking out. Next, we have a Marvel Spider-Man manga. We have Spider-Man Octogirl.
What? Okay, I see you. What?
English edition. This is a Spider-Man manga from the creators of My Hero Academia. Vigilantes. That is super cool. Dr. Octopus faces a challenge. Life as a schoolgirl in Japan. So Doc Ock is now a schoolgirl in Japan?
What?
I was wondering, I was seeing the cover.
Whoa. Back up. What happened? Bro. I don't know about this one. Ain't no way. I know, right? Ain't no way. What? I don't think that's something that fans would like want to read. It'll be, I guess, interesting.
And I was like, is this his daughter? This looks funny. This looks like something I may pick up. I don't usually gravitate or pick up the Marvel and or superhero, DC Comics type manga, but this sounds cool, and it is by the, like it said, the creators of the My Hero Academia Vigilantes, which is a great series, by the way. So I am all for this. And keeping on in the Marvel universe, this cover is not final as
we all know Japanese X-Men goes hard. Come on. If you know, you know. Japanese X-Men always goes hard. It's never a loss whenever the Japanese X-Men are in show. Oh man, I tell you, that's what should be overseas. Forget X-Men 97. Bring Japanese anime X-Men. Best believe they'll deliver. They'll deliver hard. They'll go hard, bro.
It says, but this one is, I did not think I would be hyped up by a Marvel manga, but this one is very intriguing because I am a big X-Men fan. This is a manga adaptation by the beloved X-Men, the animated series. This is remastered and presented in a deluxe edition for the first time. That is what it says. So this is something I believe I will be picking up. I do not know how big the deluxe edition will be, but it is an all-in-one. It is going to be complete, and I'm sure it's going to look stinking awesome. Next up, we have Last Quarter. This one should get some people hype and out of their seats. because this is by the creator of Nana, also Neighborhood Story, which is a newer printed release in English, and also Paradise Kiss. This is translated into English for the first time from the creator of Nana. As I said, comes a touching supernatural love story. So if you have read or know about Nana or Paradise Kiss or Neighborhood Story, you will probably want to pick this up or try it because she writes great manga. Next, let's see, Traverse Twisted Wonderland in the new anthology series featuring short tales by different manga creators and covers by Yana Taboso. So like I said, this is going to be short tales in the Twisted Wonderland world.
This is still a thing? This is still a thing? Like, I thought this died off. I thought this was a meme or something from Disney thinking they were going to go down the anime route. I didn't think this was real. I thought this was a meme. Or some stupidness. I thought there was a fake meme that they said they was going to do with this Disney Plus thing. With this anime. They was doing this all-boys school anime magic, whatever the hell. I thought that was a literal joke or some form of meme to get people to go to Disney Plus. But it's actually real. What the hell? I didn't think that was real. I thought that was a fake. Is this on Disney Plus? For all I know, it's probably on Disney Plus. I don't know. What the hell?
This is an anthology comic, so we're going to have different manga creators, and as you know, the cover is by Yana, which you may know from Black Butler. She does amazing artwork, so this is something a lot of people will be interested and be picking up. And in the same universe, this is going to be a deluxe book featuring character art, sketches, and notes from the original concept inspired by Disney villains. This is Disney Twisted Wonderland, the official art book. Another cool art book. A lot of people will be excited about this one. Here we have something that looks
I'll tell you something. If Disney just literally ignore the culture war and just go straight anime and just do anime stuff and let the Japanese do the work and let them just let them use their IPs and let them tell their stories, the Japanese will do a trillion times better than people in West. I'm telling you now. If you just let the Japanese cook, they'll cook something great for you. Like look what they did with the Kingdom Hearts manga, right? So if you just give them the time to just work on your IPs in anime form, best believe they'll deliver to you completely and they'll get you sales. Don't give it to Westerners anymore. Westerners can't be trusted with their own. It is what it is. They just can't be trusted. Sadly, and that's sad to say. They just can't be trusted.
Familiar? This art style. Who could make this? Let's see. Set sail with a collection of early work by the creator of the international mega hit One Piece, featuring Romance Dawn, the one-shot that would become One Piece. Wanted. Obviously, this is by Oda, the creator of One Piece, as you can tell. So this is an early work of his, and it's finally going to be printed in English. I know this has been printed obviously in other languages way before
to
now,
manipulate time but only in increments of milliseconds, or the power to teleport, but you can only do so blindfolded?
Would you rather have the ability to manipulate time but only in increments of milliseconds? Milliseconds is really like nothing, right? Like that ability can only work if you're playing like a video game, you know, like if you're playing like something fast paced like Fortnite or something, you know, or like you're playing like Call of Duty. I think that would work in real life in some situations, but like because like if someone shot a bullet at you, right? You only have those type of milliseconds to respond if you're fast enough. But like that's a hard one. Or the power to teleport, but you can only do so blindfolded. Okay, wait, no. The teleport, like the blindfolded one sounds better. Because if I just have to be blindfolded to teleport to wherever I want, that's one thing. But like, or is the caveat is I blindfold myself, I teleport, but I don't get to pick where I go. Because it feels like more of a win if I just pick the one with the blindfold.
You can pick.
Okay, I picked the blindfold. That makes it so much like I just gotta pull on my bandana like I have all the time, just pull on my face and then just pop where I need to be and pull it right back up. That's a win. You know what I'm saying? That's not a loss. It's not even a strange caveat. It's just a requirement, and it's just a small one that's not even that inconvenient, because as soon as I'm at where I need to be, I can just flip it right back up. It's like Gojo, right? If I just have my bandana, I just pull on my face for a couple of minutes to a second to it. You know what I'm saying?
But what if you teleport in the middle of a crime scene?
Well, you said I can pick. It's not like I can't pick. If I can pick to go where I go, the likelihood you dropping into a crime scene would be unlikely unless, you know. But if I'm dropping into somewhere random, then yeah, most likely you might run into a crime scene. You might pop up in a bank. You might pop up in the Middle East. You might pop up in a submarine. You might pop up in someone's house, building, China. You know what I'm saying? That's scary. Then I would pick the millisecond ones probably. I'm guessing you can teleport, but you have to be blindfolded to activate it. Yeah, but if I'm just putting on my face. But wait. Is the caveat with the blindfold I have to keep it on when I teleport to that place? Because if I pull it back up, it'll take me back to where I was? Because if that's the case, now that's a win and a loss. Okay, then I might pick the millisecond one. Because if you can't see, then it seems kind of pointless. Because you'll be running to walls and stuff. And since you're not like Daredevil or whatever the hell, it's going to be difficult to maneuver through random or...
But you can hear.
I'm pretty sure you can, but like, if you can't see, you know, if you literally cannot see, it's going to be very difficult to like get the point A and point B. So like, say you want to teleport to a concert. You won't know where you're going if you pull up well, you might be in the concert per se, but you won't be able to, maneuver your way through the Coliseum or whatever the case may be. So it'll be pointless almost, and just loud and annoying, and people might bump into you, and your blindfold might fall off, and then you just literally...
I'd rather have the power to rewrite people's memories. Insert evil supervillain laugh here.
That's just evil. but your name is Darth, so...
It's nice to finally
That's
get
just
this
evil.
in English.
I
am always happy to get more things in the One Piece universe, and this one is no different. Now we have some digital exclusives.
That's the thing I like about anime with powers that have caveats. It makes things interesting.
Nobody could stop you in your goal to take over the world.
Like, you're right. No, you'll be the Illuminati by default. The funny thing about like Westerners, they tend to write stories with superpowers, and that's pretty much it. They don't really go beyond that. It's very rare they ever put caveats on their powers, like X-Men or something. Just being tired, but like, if you use a certain power, it might do you something, or it might cost you something, or whatever the case may be. So that's a thing.
Here, this is a Viz digital exclusive. Gakuro runs into New, a quirky, pop-cultured loving spirit who asks him to defeat the spirits roaming around inside a skull. Thus begins a spirit exorcist adventure. That sounds cool. I like the cover of this a lot. If this was sitting on the shelf, I would definitely pick it up and see what it's
Hi,
about.
hey,
Another
Flame.
one here, Legendary Hitman.
Didn't see you there. Hey, Flame, what's going on, my bro?
Juzo is bitten by a mysterious insect and becomes a teenager again. Can he handle middle school life? I don't know. You're gonna have to find out. And he's a hitman, and he probably keeps all his skills, so that's gonna be neat to read. And we have another one here. An innocent promise of marriage made between kids comes back in the form of a demon named Manika knocking at the door. Tokyo Demon Bride Story. And it looks like only 4 volumes of this will be released, I believe. So that was the fall 2024 announcements from Viz Media. A lot of hype going on, a lot of excitement. Let me know if you were excited for any of these announcements. Are you gonna pick any of these up? Do any of these seem interesting to you? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Alright, so that was the manga sloth. That was fun. thank you for all of those new anime I didn't. Some of them I never even heard of before. So like that's actually cool. I like that I hear about something I never seen before. The art looks amazing, all that great stuff. So that's good to hear. I like seeing stuff like that. It gives me hope that there's readers, or at least writers, that's writing new things with different concepts and possibilities. Something that the West does not do anymore. They don't really put like a lot of. Well, I'm gonna say the West. I'm talking about the AAA West, not like webtoons. I'm not referring to the webtoons people because they're at least they're trying. But like when it comes to like Marvel and DC, you know, they're not really trying anything. They're just trying to push things onto you that you don't care for. But anyway, but yeah, that was pretty cool. So if you guys enjoyed this, please send a like and follow to the Manga Sloth. This is really cool, and also to yours truly. If you like these videos and you want to keep doing this and do these reactions, go to Patreon and support. All right. So with that said, we did enough videos for today. So I think that's enough. I'll have to pick one. Oh, well, I'm definitely putting that manga one from Bodomo in there. And I'll have to pick one of the Yellow Flash, and I'll pick that one. So I'll just do 3 of them. Maybe even 4. So yeah. So with that said, we're gonna go and we're going to probably get around doing the gaming stuff. So we're gonna play some Genshin Impact, as you guys wanted me to play. I'm gonna jump onto that in 2 seconds. Hold on. Oh, before I even do anything, I wanted to do this real quick. There we go. All right. Later, everyone. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna play some Genshin. I'm gonna stop this now. I'm gonna restart the stream and everything so we can get right to it. I will finish this tomorrow because we're so close to finishing Tifa here. Really cool. This is one of my best works, I think. Well, not one of my best works, but a pretty decent work so far I've done so far with the grayscaling. I'm actually more fun doing grayscale than I do coloring. So with that said, I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna restart everything and we'll get straight to it. But thank you for those who subscribed, liked, followed, and shared. I do appreciate every last one of you. For those on YouTube Shorts, for those on TikTok, Trovo, Kick, and everything, we're gonna start the stream, and I'm going to play some Genshin. So I'll be right back. $5,000 diamonds. Just jump on them. You can't just jump on them.